Hello and welcome to A for Arsenal. My name is Daksh and welcome to another stream on this channel. Bhai, uh, sorry and apologies to all of you because I haven't been uploading for the past 2 days, I guess. Because your PhD ne maa rakhi hai, maine jaise kaha, Renisu is here, Dipesh is here, Junaid is here. Hey, hello, Ehsan, hello, Moinul. Nice to see you guys. Nice to see you guys. And we meet again um, after another L for Arsenal. Not too many of L's, like not too many L's this season, yeah. But we went face to face against probably the favorites for the title, probably the best team in England, Manchester City, and we went against a a full strength Manchester City. And yeah, man, we tried our best to beat them, but City end up becoming 1-0 winners. Hey Abhishek, nice to see you here, man. Yeah, we'll get there, Mohammed. We'll get there. Um, so yeah. First of all, thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much for watching. And if you, of course, I'll start the video by saying if you haven't, just press the like button. Uh, video banao ya celebrate karu. Uh, Look, I'll be honest. When I saw Mikel Arteta's post-match conference, dikh raha tha ki he's a little disappointed we're out of the cup. And to be honest, I am also a little disappointed, but not as disappointed probably as Arteta. Hey Abhijit, I'm good, man. Aap kaise ho? Yeah. Holding was practicing to the Royal Rumble. Party of it. We'll talk about party as well. We'll talk about party. Good shout. Think we played well yesterday. Okay, so let's talk about the game. Going into the game, when I saw the lineups, I was like, bhai, lagne wale. Mukund, I was just studying, man. There's just these last few days I've been busy. मेरे दिन जल्दी शुरू होते, मेरी रात बहुत लेट खत्म होती है. So it's all about that. Um, yes, we'll talk about this as well. We'll talk about this as well. Um, okay, let me say my piece and then I'll start taking comments. Okay, and so let's start talking about Arsenal and City. The review is Arsenal will be disappointed. At least Mikel Arteta will be disappointed that we're out of the cup. It would have been a great opportunity to beat City. It would have been a great opportunity to go further into a competition which you're very successful at and compete for a trophy. Dekho, um, I think Mikel wanted to compete for trophies, especially the FA Cup. But kuch cheeze, considering our starting lineup and his statement that I need to make other players play as well, they train well and everything. Okay, Ibn. See ya, man. Have a good day, man. Have a good day. And if you want, you can tune into the stream later. So, I think we wanted to win, but think during the course of the match, Arteta ne bhi, when he took out Saka, it showed that we are not truly, truly wanting to win. We were poor City's perspective. Arsenal didn't let us build from the back, shutting down Lewis was really good, man. And Roddy Alvarez and Walker were the difference. Made Pep rethink his tactics. Yes. Um. So, like I was saying, I think the initial plan was to win, but as the game went on, I think Arteta realized that there's not much we're gonna gain from this game. हमें पता चल गया सिटी की strengths क्या हैं हमें पता चल गया है how do we handle City. And he took out Saka. And I think that was the moment I realized कि ठीक है, he's okay with sacrificing the cup because I think the Premier League's on everyone's mind. I am a little disappointed. I wish we could have beaten City. Uh, this is what Enketia was shattered is true. Turn subscriber mode on. I think it should be on, my friend. Um, we did as well as we could for the team we fielded in the first half. Trossard was brilliant. Rob Holding struggled. Matt Turner. Chalo पीछे से start करते. Matt Turner was great. Tommy Asu was okay. He grew into the game. Rob Holding struggled against Haaland, but who honestly doesn't struggle against Haaland? Gabriel was immense. And Tierney. Now, Tierney wala thing. I think, okay, Fakir. I'll try and do it for the next stream or something. Abhi मेरे को studio वूडियो पे जाना पड़ेगा and don't want to do this right now in the middle of the stream. So, Tierney के ऊपर बहुत सारा criticism आ रहा है. Tierney is not good. Tierney is this. Tierney is ass and everything. No, man. I think Tierney is fine. I think Tierney is great and Zinchenko is great. And I think Zinchenko is just a little better than Tierney. And Zinchenko looks much comfortable in Arteta's system than Tierney. Doesn't mean Tierney is bad. And all these things यार कि यार Tierney को बेच दो, Tierney ऐसे है, Tierney वैसे है, he's trying out things which he shouldn't do. I don't think so, man. Uh, I think Manav, the thing is in the first half, right? You build up with three players. Your Stones, Akanji, and who was the other centre back? Sorry, Stones, Akanji, and one more centre back you built up with. And then Rico Lewis comes into the midfield. I think that man to man sort of marking that Arsenal's doing is very evident, and it made City built up very differently. So, what happened is you changed your approach from building from the back to finding that pocket of space behind the center line where Haaland can roll off the ball to Grealish or find Mahrez in space in the wing. Nathan Ake, yes. तो यार काफी अच्छा था. I think it was a good chess match, which is what I was saying, that this game was less of a football match and more of a chess match, and we neutralized City very well in the first half. Think after the first half, and मैं Tierney की बात कर ही रहा था. I think Kieran Tierney is good for Arsenal. I just think Arsenal's level is increasing, and उसमें Tierney does not look as good as he used to do. ठीक है यार, Kieran Tierney को सब कैप्टन चाहते थे, and मैं still चाहता हूँ. I think Kieran Tierney will be an amazing captain. The fact that he has his mentality where he wants to fight for this position, why do you want him sold, man? That's the thing. So we'll talk about this. Mohit will talk. I'll just say my piece and then we'll take all the questions. So I think Tierney is good. He's probably not as comfortable as Zinchenko in the system, but you don't want it. You want depth. You want different options. जब low block होगा and let's say Zinchenko is not working out against a team, somebody is doubling, tripling. जैसे कल सिटी डबल ट्रिपल कर रही थी साका को एंड ट्रॉसार्ड को कॉर्नर्स में बॉल लेने के लिए. दोस टाइम्स टियर्नीज के रन्स बहुत काम आएंगे, टियर्नी के शॉट्स बहुत काम आएंगे, टियर्नी की क्रॉसिंग बड़ी काम आती है, उसकी लॉन्ग थ्रोज बड़े काम के होते हैं. सो ऑल ऑफ दिस आई थिंक टियर्नी शुड स्टे. पार्टे पार्टे apparently is injured now. It's his ribs, and the thing is ribs का सीन बड़ा डाइसी होता है. You can have a very slightly bruised ribs, or you can have a crack. Now I don't remember पार्टे फॉलिंग टू बैडली. एक मैंने कहीं क्लिप देखी थी ट्विटर पे, वेयर ड ब्रॉयना ने गिरते गिरते आई थिंक उसको यहाँ पे रिब्स पे जोर से मार दी थी, तो ही फेल्ट समथिंग, रिस्क नहीं लिया. आई थिंक ही विल बी फाइन. आई डोंट थिंक इट्स गोइंग टू बी दैट सीरियस, बट if it is serious, then of course this Caicedo thing becomes doubly important, because जो drop off the Sambi की तरफ से, it was a little too much. So Partey, I think he should be fine. If it's ribs, it's a little dicey because, again, as you know, bhai, ribs, your chest, your midriff is the area which is very involved when you run. आपके पूरे motion में होता है. And आपके अगर constantly pain हो, आप भाग नहीं पाओगे, आपकी body रोक रही होगी आपको and everything. So it's a very dicey situation. Although I expect it to be fine. With Elneny out for the season, if Partey also is injured for let's say a couple of weeks also, Sambi पे depend करना काफी बड़ा gamble है. And by the way, guys, I will not take any Sambi slander, yeah. We'll talk about Sambi as well. थोड़ा सा ठीक है. We'll take a bunch of questions after this, and then right wing पे खेल रहे थे. वैसे तो 10 पे पहले Fabio Vieira भी he struggled to enter the game. Think as the game went on, he went a little better, but he needs to be a little stronger. वो थोड़ा सा कभी कभी lost लगता है मुझे, but he's also completely okay. And Trossard was fucking amazing, guys. Saka right wing पे, Trossard left wing पे, दोनों wings पे बहुत अच्छा था. एक जो टॉमियासू ने क्रॉस दिया था, सॉरी ट्रॉसार्ड ने क्रॉस दिया था, टॉमियासू का जो शॉट था, that was amazing. Trossard himself dribbling through, having a shot against Ortega, amazing. So Trossard I think was really good. Saka looked a little tired, and that's why I think we took him off. Fabio Vieira को फिर right wing पे move कर दिया. Eddie Nketiah looked tired, but that's what happens, man, when you have only one striker. सो आई थिंक डेप्थ का इशू दिख रहा है. हम सिटी की तरह नहीं है. सिटी जब अटैकिंग ऑप्शंस चेंज करना चाहती है, वो एक वर्ल्ड कप विनर को लाती है. एंड दिख रहा है यार, हम एडी एंकेटिया पे ही कर रहे हैं. आई थिंक यार आकर्षण, It's his first season. The guy's 21. He's new to the league. Time लगेगा. There is a reason. देखो, we can't doubt the talent ID of our manager and the board and Edu and whoever. There is something in Vieira that is obvious. Maybe he needs to bulk up a little. Maybe he needs to get better tactically to have a great season in the Premier League. But Europa League, he's been fantastic. Remember, and he's been fantastic in the Carabao Cup also. मतलब अच्छा है, उसने गोल वोल भी मारे हैं, goals create भी करे हैं. So he's really good. It's just gonna take a little bit of time. Okay, okay. Now let's start taking questions. Um, Arsenal dominated them. I won't say dominated, man. I think it was fairly evenly balanced. सब ठीक था यार. सिटी को थोड़ा न्यूट्रलाइज कर लिया हमने, बट हालैंड इज हालैंड. De Bruyne को क्वाइट रखना was the most impressive for me. Yes, we played well yesterday, and I think it, it's better for us that we're out rather than we had to. अगर एक replay होता ना, तो this would have been in February, and we'd have to play them twice in 7 days. एक तो लीग में और फिर FA Cup replay में. So I'm kind of happy that we don't have to play them so many times. Game कम हो गया, I understand. Am I happy with the window? I'm very happy. If we're getting Caicedo, it's a perfect window. Because then we have addressed everything. We tried for Fresneda as well. And to be honest, even if we don't get Caicedo, which to be honest, I think we won't get Caicedo. Um, I think it's a good window. You can't fault the club for not trying. एंड जो लोग सोच रहे हैं कि यार 60 मिलियन ही क्यों बिड कर रहे हो, 60 मिलियन क्यों बिड कर रहे हो, भाई बंदा वाज बॉट फॉर 6 मिलियन 5 मिलियन एंड आप उसके लिए 10 टाइम्स पैसे दे रहे हो. आई थिंक वी आर बीइंग फेयर. नाउ ब्राइटन wants 80 million, whatever it they might want, but we don't have to always pay what they want, man. Yeah, we played well. Where was I? Like I was saying, I was just busy working, dude. That's all. um Arsenal can beat Man City, that in one of the two upcoming. I think so too. I think in the Emirates we have a great chance. I think at the Emirates the intensity will be much more. But that's not to say that City also played with all its intensity. I think City figured out a lot of things about us, how we play, and we figured out a lot of things about City. And I think that's the best outcome that both of the managers would be. कि हमें पता लग गया कि सिटी को हम कहाँ-कहाँ रोक सकते हैं और कहाँ-कहाँ सिटी हमसे ज़्यादा स्ट्रॉन्ग है। कहाँ-कहाँ हमें वर्क करना है सिटी को और रोकने के लिए, एंड सिटी को पता है कि हम किन जगहों पे स्ट्रॉन्ग है. देखो, एट नो पॉइंट इन द गेम वाज़ अ प्रेफर्ड स्टार्टिंग 11 ऑन द पिच ऑल द टाइम. स्टार्टिंग 11 में तो आपको पता ही है कोई था ही नहीं इस गेम में. जिनचेंको नहीं, मार्टिनेली नहीं, ये सब वो सब नहीं, ठीक है? एंड जब ओडेगार्ड आया, तब साका निकाल दिया गया. जिनचेंको और ओडेगार्ड आए थे, साका निकाल दिया गया, मार्टिनेली भी आ गया था, पार्टे नहीं था तब, सलीबा आया था. तो वही है यार, आई थिंक इट टेक्स टाइम. And I think it's a good thing that we did not give too much away. I think we can come away happy with this match, to be honest. Arteta, of course, will be disappointed. Hello, फकीर है आपका नाम या फाकिर है या क्या है? मेरे को, आई एम सो सॉरी, आई डोंट वांट टू मिसप्रोनाउंस योर नेम. Are winning the league, the hunger and desire clearly miles ahead of Man City. Bhai, the atmosphere at City was so dead yesterday. Um, देखो, I don't think anybody will say कि Arsenal, अगर हम 4-5 गोल खा लेते, then yes, then it would have been a problem. But it was a close 1-0, and I think both teams were evenly matched. So yeah, वही, this I'm not gonna take this Sambi Lokonga slander, man. देखो, as a squad keeps improving, some players will not improve at the same rate. You are asking Sambi Lokonga, a 23-year-old, to replicate what Thomas Partey, one of the best DMs in the league, ठीक है, one of the best DMs in the world, I would say, कैसे करेगा बंदा? देखो, हर कोई कांटे जैसा नहीं होता. um, I personally think that Sambico might need a loan. Some people saying sell him, whatever. Don't get on his back. It's not worth it. He's an Arsenal player. It costs you nothing to send a DM to him and say, listen, boy, it was a tough game, but we are right behind you. You're an Arsenal player, a part of the family. It's very easy being a fan when things are going amazing and you're top of the league and सब आके मस्ती मस्ती कर रहे हैं, सब प्लेयर्स को भी अच्छा कर रहे हैं. ये जो एक आदत होती है ना, सब अच्छा कर रहे हैं, अब मैं किस पे उंगली मारूं, I think that's wrong. There are Sambi की strength नहीं है positioning. Maybe this is not even his position. Do you remember Granit Xhaka at CDM? He was such a different player. He did not have the speed, could not have the control to be press resistant. But Granit Xhaka in this position is so good. And I think that's going to be the case with Sambi as well. He is not probably suited for that CDM position, which is why we're probably getting Caicedo, which is why we're probably going to get Rice. Maybe he gets sold, maybe he gets loaned, I don't know. But till the time he's an Arsenal player, I will support him. I supported Xhaka. I supported Arteta. People kept asking me, "How are you not Arteta out? How are you not Arteta out?" Because he's my manager, man. It happens. So yeah, yeah. Both keepers are very good. Ortega तो भाई पता ही है. Matt Turner was very good. काफी अच्छी स्वीपिंग करी उसने. एक दो बार मुझे लगा अब तो ये हालैंड को क्लियर आउट करके रेड कार्ड ले लेगा. नहीं, he's not that badly injured. I'm good. I'm good. We were too central. The switch. Yes, yes, yes. Partey, Shaka, Viera. I think, listen, Manav, even we were off. Our passing wasn't the greatest. Eddie ka hold up play wasn't the greatest. Saka was stopped by Ake, but Saka also did not look sharp. 65 for Moises. Dekhte, man. I think it's going to take 75-80 million. आप जनवरी से 2 दिन 3 दिन पहले you're trying to get a player from a team which is in a European position, bhai, and this is pretty much threatening to derail them. If I was Brighton, I'd be pissed off as well. So yeah, okay, हो गया. All cups, including Europa, and go all in for the PL. I'll only do that if somebody can guarantee that we'll win the PL. If you can't make that guarantee, I will not sacrifice. No chance. Because भाई PL जीतने में there's a lot of factors. अभी आधा season बचा है. We could very easily finish second or third or whatever. So I would say focus on every competition. You take out part and put Sammy in just a team with 10 plus. Listen, Akash, man, I understand. But who in the world can do what Partey does except maybe Casemiro or Rodri? You tell me. कितने प्लेयर्स पार्टे का रोल रेप्लिकेट कर सकते हैं? जैसे कितने प्लेयर जिनचेंको का रोल रेप्लिकेट कर सकते हैं हमारी टीम में? राइट? अगर आप जिनचेंको की जगह रॉबर्टसन भी ले, रॉबर्टसन कांट डू व्हाट जिनचेंको डज एंड जिनचेंको कांट डू व्हाट रॉबर्टसन डज. I think it's a little unfair on what we're expecting from Sambi, at least in the level we're trying to replicate. And if we think that this is the level we need to operate at and he's not good enough, then ठीक है, बेच दो. But जब तक वो यहाँ पे है, just support the lad. Just support the lad. Whom should we sell? Sambi, Nelson, Tierney, Elneny, Rob Holding. And can Nuno Tavares be fit for next season? Yeah, Nuno, I think, will be pretty much gone. Rob looks like he'll be on his way. Elneny B looks like it's on his way. I'll keep Katie. I'll keep Nelson. I'll loan Sambi. I don't think we'll sell. I think if it comes to selling, देखो, probably Elneny, Rob, and Nuno. Maybe Balogun also. So yeah, I think these people I'll sell. Uh, yeah, that's why Martinelli was also struggling. I think Martinelli struggles without Jesus is because overlap से ज़्यादा ना interchangeability आ जाती है. He knows अगर मैं इधर हूँ and if I cut in, then Jesus will take that position. But if you notice Nketiah has a right side bias. He's very rarely on the left half space. He's more on the right half space combining with Saka. तो Martinelli थोड़ा isolate रहता ही है. Had Martinelli played instead of Trossard and Odegaard, Arsenal would have been 2-0 up in the first one. It depends, man. Listen, Trossard brings about qualities. Let's say Martinelli has pace, but Trossard has shooting and control. And I understand Odegaard is playing out of his skin, but we also have to give them a little bit of rest. Is this squad good enough for double? I think if we get Caicedo, yes. Then we have cover for every position. Bring back Mateo. Hi Shrikant, how are you, man? Vieira's positioning is very bad. हाँ यार देखो, Vieira again, you're asking him to replicate what Odegaard does, and it'll take time. He did not have a preseason. I think next season Vieira will arrive. We spent money, we scouted him, and I think he's going to be a decent player. Yeah. He's going to be a decent player. Soft needs to hit the gym. There's a lot we can change with Vieira, with his passing, with his positioning, with his shooting. If he's somebody who takes shots, that's a different threat. So yeah, Alvarez, Grealish, Ake were the positives. Bernardo looked decent too. Not sure. I think Haaland was fucking amazing, man. How can you leave out Haaland? Haaland bullied everyone. I think Saliba and Gabriel dealt with him a little better. But मुश्किल तो था यार, मुश्किल तो था. Not getting a CM will be failure for us. We're trying, man. Listen, I don't think we should be spending 100 million on a player which was just worth 6 million around 6. Last April he made his debut, right? एक साल में बंदे की वैल्यू 16 टाइम्स अप्रिशिएट नहीं कर सकती. And Brighton will ask for 80 million or 90 million. We are trying, and that's all we can ask the club to do, to be honest. Got what we did. Yeah, we went weak. I won't say weak. I think we just rotate, and rotation is necessary, man. The game against Everton's not going to be easy. You don't know the kind of tactics Sean Dyche will play. I think we might win. But listen, I think the focus has to be on the Premier League and maybe the Europa League as well. I think Mikel is smart enough to know that अगर three fronts पे हम compete करें, it's good. But I think two fronts को हम very seriously लेंगे. I would have loved to see Kiwior also yesterday. I wanted to see what he brings. But it is what it is. Could have submitted a transfer request when Chelsea approached them. But then, yeah. It's cooking because I think the prospect of being in a title race is good for him. At least he wants to do it. ESR again, yes, thigh injury. Very unfortunate, but he'll be fine. Maybe a couple more weeks. Caicedo ko lana padega. We should. Yeah, his positioning's awful. But I just think, man, listen. Okay, if you put Rob Holding in central defensive midfielder and you say, do what Partey does, very difficult, right? There are very few players who can do what Partey do, man. And we should not expect him. Just like we should not expect Xhaka to do what Partey does. Xhaka can't do it. He's not a ball carrier. He breaks plays. He's great distribution, but he's not a ball carrier, right? So वही है. He needs a loan spell is absolutely correct. Think this era of rivalry will be Manchester United and Arsenal. Yes, I think for at least the next 2 years, unless Pep goes completely mental in the summer and buys a new team, it will be United and Arsenal. I think in terms of growth, yes, but you can never really count out City from title races. And I won't be depending on how the ownership saga ends for Liverpool also. Liverpool might be in. So I think the most intense game for the next season for sure, will be Manchester United and Arsenal because आपने देखा था क्या टॉक्सिसिटी हो गई थी ट्विटर पे मैन and United fans toxic, Arsenal fans toxic, Ten Hag deflecting. I think Ten Hag hates us and he wants to beat us so badly. And I think he might actually get his opportunity in the Europa League if United beat Barcelona because Barcelona is also playing fairly decent. Uh I think he's one of the best in the world भाई क्या कह रहे हो ध्वज भाई सही बताओ तो कल आर्सेनल प्लेड गुड सिटी की लगभग फर्स्ट टीम थी बट वही कल फुटबॉल मैच नहीं चेस मैच था एंड टू बी ऑनेस्ट टू बी गिविंग क्रेडिट फेयर क्रेडिट टू सिटी आल्सो आई डोंट थिंक सिटी प्लेड टू देयर बेस्ट ऑफ देयर एबिलिटीज ईदर वो सेकंड गियर से नहीं निकले उनको गोल नहीं मारना था दिख रहा था एक गोल के बाद उन्होंने दूसरे गोल के लिए हार्डली ट्राई किया आ गया नहीं तो नहीं आया हे शदाब नाइस टू सी यू मैन if we get Caicedo now, then in summer we should go for Rice as he will be the left with 1 year contract. I think वही report आ रही है that we will go for Rice no matter what happens with Caicedo. Partey and Xhaka दोनों 30s में हैं आने वाले हैं तो उनको तो रिप्लेस करना है. मैंने YGR से सुना था एक प्लेयर के बारे में ब्राइटन का प्लेयर अगर वो आर्सेनल साइन कर लेती तो भाई सबको मिलमल कर रही है. सॉरी मैं नाम भूल गया. मीटोमा हो सकता है, काइसेडो हो सकता है, एवन फर्गसन हो सकता है, I guess. Um, we played Zambia as 8 when CDM and he didn't play good. He's not good enough. Simple. I think that's harsh. Man, again, it it takes certain amount of talent to play for Arsenal. I understand maybe he's not fit right now. But मैं वही कह रहा हूँ. This idea, this habit, अब मैं किसको pick out कर सकता हूँ? It's not good. You'll never be satisfied. And it's a path. And I'll be honest. It's a path which will set you down for permanent unhappiness. ठीक है? If you're celebrating transfers, I understand सैम्बी से लेके काफी फ्रस्ट्रेशन मुझे भी है. ओडेगार्ड को भी कल थी. उसको भी पता है. He is self-aware. I am sure he's self-aware enough to know what is happening and he's not doing well and उसको opportunity थी नहीं हुआ उसने अच्छा नहीं किया. It's okay. he'll get better. And if does not get better at Arsenal, he'll get better somewhere else. These are humans, man, and I don't like to pile on them. Is not the best match of the season. It'll be Arsenal versus City in Feb. Cracking match on the card. Let's see, man. I think both teams will play with a very different intensity when it comes to Feb. एक second, मैं camera थोड़ा adjust कर लेता हूँ. Yeah, both teams will play with a very good intensity in February. Declan Rice is good for Arsenal. Yes, agreed. If Caicedo comes, which position he plays? The good thing about Caicedo is he's great at ball carrying. He's decent at passing. Uska control is a little suspect. I think he can play the Xhaka or the Partey position, which is good. We need players who are hybrid in their positions a little bit. हाँ यार, and right after the Arsenal game, he got public. The timing was very interesting, yeah. But it is what it is, man. This is football now. The games in the PL will very intensive and very different. 100%, 100%. मैं चाहता हूँ कि यूनाइटेड बाहर हो जाए एफए कप से. साला हर 3 दिन में. मैं वही कह रहा हूँ. The good thing about this is अभी City will have to play 3 every game every 3 days in April, and that can be huge for our title because April is the next time we have a very tough group of fixtures. अगर हम अभी से लेके अप्रैल तक, विच इज वेरी फार अवे, जनवरी फरवरी मार्च, पूरा फरवरी एंड मार्च निकालना है, बीच में इंटरनेशनल ब्रेक भी है. बट इफ यू टेक आउट फरवरी एंड मार्च एंड वी स्टिल इन द लीड, अप्रैल निकाल दिया अगर हमने, तो हम चैंपियंस हैं. Moel Nani goat, yes, best Egyptian in the league. As a Barca fan, I want Arsenal, but if after so much Arsenal ends the season without trophy, it'll be hilarious. It can be hilarious for other fans and I'll understand because Arsenal fans काफी चौड़े हो रहे हैं, but हम चौड़े क्यों नहीं होंगे? हम इतना अच्छा खेल रहे हैं, अगर हम अभी नहीं सोच सकते कि हम लीग जीतेंगे तो हम कब सोचेंगे, राइट? तो यार, yes, I understand it's a little funny, it's this, it's that, but it's not going to be a failure. We have shown that we are capable of competing with the best of the best. So yeah. Yeah, exactly. Van de Beek cannot do what Bruno does, and so does Vieira. And Eriksen and Bruno bring so many different qualities with each other. Eriksen off the ball is not as good as Bruno, but Eriksen in dead ball situations is so much better than Bruno. So I think it's the same with Vieira and Odegaard. It's going to be the same with Sambi and Partey. Yeah, he's away from training till 1st of Feb. Oh, damn. Needs to figure out what a second team would look like because Vieira Lokonga are not good deputies. Who are good deputies then? Listen, unless you're Manchester City, it's very unrealistic. You tell me another team except Man City who has good deputies. Not sure what is happening with Tierney. When Europa resumes, you have to play every 3 days. I don't think anything's happening to Tierney. Maybe he tried a little too much yesterday, but he is bringing what he is good at. That's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. आप बताओ, except City, and now after this transfer window, Chelsea, who has good deputies in every position? Nobody. You will have places in the squad which are not good. Martinelli to Trossard is a good transition, right? अभी Eddie ने अच्छा करा है. Jesus to Eddie is a decent transition. But other than that, okay, Ramsdale to Turner is a decent transition. Maybe Ben White to Tomiyasu is not big of a difference. आप बताओ, who else, which other team can at least fill 4 positions with decent transitions? Very few, very few. आप यूनाइटेड को देख लो, ठीक है? आई थिंक यूनाइटेड इज अ ग्रेट टीम. यूनाइटेड में इफ वरान एंड मार्टिनेज में से कोई इंजर होता है, हु कम्स नेक्स्ट विदाउट चेंजिंग पोजीशंस की लूक शॉ को लेफ्ट बैक से लेफ्ट सेंटर बैक कर लो, राइट? इट्स वन ऑफ मगवायर एंड लिंडलॉफ. They can deputize Van Bissaka and Dallo. They can do, chalo, Malacia is not as good as Shaw. I think Shaw is much better. They can, after Casemiro, McTominay निकल जाता, तो यार देखो, स्क्वाड में डेफिशिएंसीज आएंगी. आप 22 वर्ल्ड क्लास प्लेयर्स नहीं रख सकते अनलेस यूर मैनचेस्टर सिटी. सो आई थिंक थोड़ा रियलिस्टिक होने की जरूरत है यार. वी आर ट्राइंग टू फिल गैप्स, but it's just not going to be possible for every position. You will have a Rob Holding, you will have a Mo Elneny, you will have a Fabio Vieira, you will have a Tierney, you will have a Lokonga, because squad को भरना भी है. And आप world class players से नहीं भर सकते because world class players want to play every day, every game. बहुत कम टीम्स होती है जिनके पास हमेशा रहता है. After that sub of Partey, it's clear we need Caicedo or Zubimendi. Yes, 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 we do. Um, Listen, dude, it's the name of the game. Brighton ने poach किया था किसी club को for Caicedo for 6 million. That time Brighton were the bigger fish. Now a bigger fish, Arsenal are coming. I'd be agitated if I was Brighton. I'd be agitated if, let's say, Madrid come in for Martinelli without before his contract extension and say we need Martinelli, we need Martinelli. It would be so difficult. Casemiro can do what Partey does. Exactly, right? There are very few players who can do it. Casemiro, Rodri, Partey. Um, Very few players who can replicate what these three do. White can play in midfield if Partey isn't fit. He has good passing range. I think that will just change too much. Dekho, if you've seen our league games, the reason we dominate so well in midfield, especially against United, because everyone knew where everyone was. And जब आप positioning थोड़ी change करते हो ना, लोगों के दिमाग में थोड़ा change हो जाता है. अब सोचो, जिंचेंको जब यूनाइटेड के अगेंस्ट खेला था इसलिए इतना बढ़िया खेला था बिकॉज ही ऑलवेज हैड पार्टे ऑन हैंड ही न्यू वेयर पार्टे हैड टू बी अब सोचो वाइट टेक्स टाइम टू गेट यूज टू दिस पोजिशनिंग एंड जिंचेंको मेक्स अ पास ही लूजेस द बॉल कल आपने देखा कल हम इतने स्लॉपी इसलिए थे बिकॉज दीज गाइज हैव हार्डली प्लेड विद ईच अदर चाहे ट्रॉसार्ड टियर्नी कंप्लीटली न्यू लेफ्ट फ्लैंक फ्रॉम अ रेगुलर 11 राइट Saka and Tomiyasu still need to work a little bit. Vieira and Saka. Odegaard knows when to release Saka and Saka knows when to do what when Odegaard has the ball. एक sort of वो बन जाता है आपका telepathic connection. वो नहीं था कल. And that's what happens when you change teams. And that's okay. That's okay. Ilkay Gundogan going to Barcelona. I think it's time for City for a refresh, man. A lot of these players, जैसे किसी ने कहा था, lack the desire, lack the hunger. Because यार कल एटमॉस्फेयर से ही दिख रहा था दैट सिटी फैंस आर आल्सो नॉट अप फॉर दिस गेम होम गेम लग रहा था हमारा होम किट था और हमारे अवे फैंस इतने लाउड थे फर्स्ट टाइम अरे इम्तियाज नाइस टू सी यू मैन नाइस टू सी यू वेलकम वेलकम टू द फैमिली इम्तियाज great to have you here if you have any questions feel free to put them in the chat I answer every question if possible Moises Caicedo to stay at home and not come to training until the transfer window closes वो नहीं जाने देंगे उसको and I don't think Brighton will sell it's बंदे भाई ब्राइटन का खुद यूरोपा लीग में जाने की इतनी प्रोबेबिलिटी है व्हाई वुड दे सेल काइसेडो सो इट डजंट रियली मेक सेंस टू बी ऑनेस्ट until they get a replacement and I don't think they'll get a replacement so it looks very unlikely man unless some player has a release clause somewhere then deadline day पे maybe कुछ हो सकता है but listen, Brighton again is a very well run club. I am sure they're scrambling for replacements anyway. Some Peruvian 19-year-old that will replace Caicedo. And yeah, and let's not forget, Chelsea is not out of this. Let's not also assume that if Brighton even sell Caicedo, they're going to sell him to Arsenal. As for the relationship between Brighton and Arsenal, yeah, dekho, we paid them what they wanted for Ben White. We paid them what they wanted for Trossard. I don't think the relationship is bad. I think this is just Brighton preserving their own season, as would we. If Real Madrid came in looking for Saka right now, we would as well, right? We'll tell Saka, no. If your head is turned, you're not coming. You're not playing or training or whatever. We are going to keep you because भाई 3 दिन पहले before the season end, we can't lose Saka to Real Madrid or something like that. That's an example. नहीं आ रही Madrid Saka के लिए. Top 5 clubs of all time. For me, number 1, Arsenal. Madrid, Barca, Bayern Munich, and Manchester United. But this is just यार देखो इसमें लिवरपूल भी है सिटी भी आपको भी पता है ऑर्डर चेंज होते रहते हैं कभी कभी बायर्न अगर फॉर्म में नहीं है जैसे अभी बायर्न ओनली हैज अ 1 point lead and they're not firing on all cylinders then you can put in a Man City as well only team to have 100 points in the Premier League and all that stuff yes he badly needs a loan spell. Was it up to your expectation? I was expecting a low-key game, dude. That's why, it was the perfect game for me in a way. Because मेरा काफी hectic week था and मुझे कोई इमोशनल गेम नहीं चाहिए था. ऑफ कोर्स अगर हम जीते तो मैं बहुत खुश होता. बट कल मैं घर आके ना मैं वॉच अलोंग किया ना मैं स्क्रीनिंग पे गया. मैं घर आया. I had a slice of pizza in my hand and I was watching the game very chill. Okay. Simple as. Saka best right wing in the world right now or Dembele? I think what the things that Saka is doing, very few players do. I don't watch Dembele week in week out, so I won't comment on him. Not confirmed. Not confirmed at all. He could just as easily go to Chelsea. I'm a neutral and want Arsenal to win the EPL. It's just a matter of time when a short bad spell might bring them down. Listen, Manan, that's true, but I think that's true for every team. Short bad spell can bring United down to fourth, fifth, sixth. A short bad spell can put Newcastle out of the top four. A short bad spell can put Liverpool into 13, 14, or whatever it may be, right? So ये तो हर team के लिए. This is a very straightforward statement. But for Arsenal, we've been facing this since the beginning of the season. अभी तो वीक टीम्स को खेला है, अभी किसी टॉप सिक्स को नहीं खेला, अभी अवे नहीं खेला, अभी वर्ल्ड कप से पहले की है, वर्ल्ड कप के बाद क्रश हो जाएगा, गैब्रियल जेसस की इंजरी के बाद फॉल ऑफ हो जाएगा, ये सब है एंड ऑल ऑफ दिस विल कीप हैपनिंग. अभी आप देखोगे सिटी को नहीं हराया तो क्रम्बल हो जाएंगे, सिटी से 2 बार हार गए तो खत्म है, अप्रैल में हारेंगे, अभी तो हाफ सीजन देखो, लोग डाउट करेंगे, लोगों का काम है डाउट करना. There are a lot of fans who would love Arsenal to not win the league, and that's fine. I will be happy if certain teams don't win the league either. But that's just fandom, man. That's just fandom. No, no, not Vieira. Not Vieira. Sambi, maybe. Not Vieira. Vieira has to stay. He has to integrate in this team. He has amazing qualities. He can be as good as Odegaard. He probably does not have the natural talent that Odegaard has. But I think with the proper preseason, with proper training and working in the team, he can be really good. And like I said, De Bruyne के बाद उनके पास Bernardo है who can replicate similar things but in a different way. And we need people who can, because Odegaard can't play in every competition, guys. He can't play in every competition. So we need Vieira for the Europa Leagues or the next season Champions Leagues and for the FA Cups and for the League Cups and all those things. So no, we have to integrate Vieira. We have to figure out Vieira, or he needs to figure out how he can contribute to the team in a particular way. That's it. That's it. Yeah, I think. Yeah, I just think, to be honest, Devdutt, it's a mentality issue, man. You are expected to win, and if you lose, you can just turn it around. उनके इंटरव्यू से पता लग रहा है. देखो, we've been in this position. Liverpool have challenged us, but we always end up doing something. We've been pushed before. Let's see what they bring. Blah blah blah. I just think it's a lot. It's a mentality issue, man. They're just not motivated enough. Hold on, please. If we buy Caicedo, yes, we will go. We will go. No matter what happens with Caicedo, we will go. Arsenal will kill Man City. Let's not get ahead of ourselves because Man City also did not play at 100% intensity, I feel. Yes, please like the stream if you haven't. I'd really appreciate it. Helps the channel grow. FA कप से बाहर हो गए कोई बात नहीं मगर लीग मत हारना सिटी से कुछ भी United fans काफी are split whether they want Arsenal to win the league. One, of course, they hate Arsenal. Sadiq bhai jaise really hates Arsenal. But they also want to preserve the three-peat. That is Fergie's legacy. So imagine. And if City get a three-peat, it's not impossible to imagine them getting 4 in a row also. Then तो proper Farmers League हो जाएगा Premier League and Fergie का भी record खत्म हो जाएगा. Fergie Brighton have made clear he won't be leaving, not for sale. Yes, that is their public stance. देखो, that has been their stance. वो तो मोइसेस काइसेडो ने भी 5-6 दिन पहले एक ब्राइटन के थ्रू स्टेटमेंट डाली थी, आई एम कमिटेड टू ब्राइटन, एंड देन इट डिडंट हैपन. टियरनी वाज गुड, वियरा वाज डिसेंट, दे जस्ट नीड मोर मिनट्स. दैट्स प्रीटी मच इट यार दनियाल, वेरी वेल सेड. दे जस्ट नीड द मिनट्स. भाई सिटी का बैकअप कीपर वाज इन द बुंडेसलीगा टीम ऑफ द ईयर लास्ट ईयर, ठीक है, तो आप सोच सकते हो कितना अच्छा है वो. और टेका इज वेरी अंडररेटेड. आर्सेनल उसकी शॉट स्टॉपिंग अच्छी थी, हिज डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन इज नॉट एज गुड एज एडिसन बट हिज शॉट स्टॉपिंग इज रियली एलीट, really elite. Ortega would be starting at another Premier League club very easily. I think so too. We are in a position to take on the Premier League and Europa, but I think most of our focus will be on the Premier League. Tierney's specialty is about making overlapping runs. People expect. That's the thing. You're expecting him to do what Zinchenko does, and he's not going to do it. Simple as that. If you expect a cat to bark, you're going to get disappointed. Brighton bolega not for sale, man. But again, you can't fault for trying, right? And I'm sure, I hope at least, we are not putting all our eggs in the Caicedo basket. Maybe there's a Zubimendi lurking in the background. Who knows? Who knows? They need game time. Only then we'll have our judgment. It's unfair now. They have played so few minutes this season. बहुत different है हम. We are playing so different from last season. I think it's going to take time to integrate them in a real match situation. है ना? या तो आप बहुत सारे फ्रेंडलीज खेलो इंटरनेशनल ब्रेक में, 2-3 फ्रेंडलीज निकालो जिसके अंदर आप इन लोगों को टाइम दो, ताकि ये लोग थोड़ा और इंटीग्रेट हों। या तो आप कुछ करो, देखो क्या होता अगर लीचा आर्सेनल में चला जाता, बच गए भाई। इट वुड हैव बीन इनसेनली गुड यार। हम उसको भी लेफ्ट बैक ही खिलाते आई थिंक, लिजांड्रो मार्टिनेज को। But I don't. It's a win-win-win. United are happy. Ajax are happy. Arsenal are happy. We got Zinchenko. That's it. Thoughts on Barca? I don't watch them. I'm so sorry. I don't watch them week in week out. I don't have any thoughts on them. जितना मैं Barca Madrid को देखता हूँ, it's all in the European competitions. If you have to select Caicedo and Rice, who will you select for Arsenal? Both. But if you had to choose one, I'd choose Rice. I'd choose Rice. He's technically a little more gifted, I feel. Um, more of a machine if you play in Pep system. That is true. You get a lot more freedom. Hey Anuj, what happened, bro? Are you sick? Oh, I'm so sorry. If you're sick, I hope you recover. If you're just sad we're lost, you have joined me, my brother. You have joined me. Ask me willing. नहीं 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 नहीं. देखो, 120 million is his release clause. Overall, it's going to cost 160 million upfront. 160 million upfront because taxes वगैरह मिला के 160 million आपको देने पड़ेंगे. Plus agent fees, plus salary. हम वो अभी नहीं कर सकते. हम अभी नहीं कर सकते. Can they get top 4? If they hold on to Caicedo, there is a very small chance. Very small. But I think their ceiling is 5th. वो 5th से ऊपर नहीं जाएंगे. Take Caicedo on loan, give them Patino on loan back. नहीं, दे हैव अ स्पेसिफिक सिस्टम एज वेल एंड दे. हम नहीं चाहते हमारे सीजन में डिसरप्शन हो. वो क्यों चाहेंगे? हमने यस आर्य चौधरी, वी नीड टू साइन वन midfielder. Thoughts on Danny Olmo to Arsenal? Danny Olmo is a player I haven't heard of in a long time. He's been good. I think Germany में खेल रहा है ना, लाइप्जिग के लिए. Olmo to Barca would be making more sense. I don't know Olmo to Arsenal and where will he play and how will he fit. Saka will. हाँ हाँ, वो मैं से एग्जाम्पल दे रहा था यार. चेल्सी भी है, तो वही है ना. देखो चेल्सी भी है और बहुत टीम्स है यार, आप इंक्लूड कर सकते हो. डॉर्टमंड इंक्लूड नहीं करी मैंने, तो कोई इटालियन क्लब इंक्लूड नहीं करा. तो यार ऐसे तो मतलब खत्म नहीं होगा. पीएसजी नहीं करी मैंने, तो ऐसे ही है. थिंक यू मिसअंडरस्टूड. I am not trying to take अच्छा 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 अच्छा. Needs to figure out second. True true true. With whatever available, because Europa comes, we have to rotate. Yes, Vieira and Lukanga को Arteta को figure out करना है how to get the most out of them. Simple as that. Vijay yesterday as well. Yes, a well-oiled machine. Looks scary after seeing that flowy football. And we're used to it, right? We're used to seeing that quick, beautiful transition जो United के against था. If you have to see peak Arsenal, watch Arsenal in the second half in that United game. I'd say first half was also very decent. It's just that conceding that goal against Rashford ने थोड़ा सा dent कर दिया था. But second half में Arsenal were imperious. That was peak Arsenal. Caicedo will miss Liverpool versus Brighton. Good for Liverpool then. Tottenham. Let's not get ahead of ourselves when it comes to big clubs. AC Milan पहली बार इतना बुरा नहीं लग रहा हारने पे. Because यार हम toe to toe गए. मैं वही कह रहा हूँ श्रेयस. If we had lost 4-0, 5-0 to City, you'd be like, why did Arteta choose this team? Psychological dent पड़ गया. And City को confidence मिल जाता कि हमें thump कर सकते हैं. But ये 1-0 था. तो I think City will not. I don't think any team will gain a little too much from this game, except for the fact कि ठीक है, we have gauged each other. We know कि अब हालैंड ऐसे करेगा तो हमें हालैंड को कैसे रोकना है. और सिटी नो अगर ये मैन मार्क करेंगे अपने प्रेसिंग में, तो हमें उस मैन मार्किंग को कैसे बीट करना है. यूरोपा का क्या सीन लगता है? आई थिंक आर्सेनल विल गो वेरी डीप इन द यूरोपा लीग. मैन सिटी डोंट हैव चैंपियंस लीग एंड यू आर टेलिंग टॉप 5 क्लब्स ऑफ ऑल टाइम. Bhai, it's not about Champions League only, right? There are things that this Man City team has done that no other team has done. One, they play one of the best football types of football around. Two, they are centurions. And I don't think it's a achievement you should downplay. 100 points in a season, Lana, is not a small achievement. Okay? I don't think it's as good as an invincible season, but it is what it is. This time, Arsenal, let's see. Let's hope, man. Let's hope. Do you think Arteta would be a long-term coach at Arsenal like Wenger? Maybe not 15, 20 years, आई वुड से एटलीस्ट 5 to 7 years. एटलीस्ट जितना पेप है ना, पेप कब से है सिटी में? आई थिंक एटलीस्ट 7 years तक तो रहेगा पेप। मेरे को लगता है अटेटा भी 7-8 साल रहेगा। समर में कौन कौन जाएगा आर्सेनल से प्लेयर सेलिंग? बालोगुन, नूनो, नूनो, मे बी रीस। आई थिंक एक अनपॉपुलर साइनिंग सेलिंग हम करेंगे, मे बी एमील, मे बी कीरन टियरनी, आई डोंट नो। आई वुड नॉट वांट देम। आर्सेनल नथिंग पर्सनल, दैट ओबामेयांग थिंग। पेप डिड इट, विस्कल बारसा। पेप भाई मैं कह रहा हूँ जिस दिन बारसा पेप को बुला लेगी ना, पेप विल गो टू बारसा 100%. Unlikely, but imagine De Jong, Osimhen, and Dumfries at United would be a fucking amazing team, bhai. And with this news, ki Barca also have to reduce their wage bill again. This De Jong to United will again emerge. Hard question to you: will Mbappe easily surpass Henry? Yes, he will. At least in terms of international stature, Mbappe, by the virtue of his World Cup, by the virtue of being in a second final, yes. Champions League is something that eluded Henry. Um, oh wait, he did win a Champions League, right? With Barca, I think, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, Champions League for Mbappe is very necessary. Maybe playing in another league like the Premier League or the Real Madrid or or La Liga, because French league की perception उतनी खराब है. So उसकी legacy perception पे ही depend करेगी. I think if he is successful in the Premier League or La Liga, he's gonna be better than Henry. Painful, but it is what it is, man. The game is evolving. He is like an Henry. He's fast, quick, great at shooting, amazing at passing. Lukonga could be a great fit. Let's not scam them. Wrong club mate. Yes. अगर आपने स्पर्स बोला क्या चाह रहे लकी रेड्स आ गए हैं वापस मेरे फेवरेट जिंक्सर ने इतना जिंक्स किया कि यूनाइटेड हार गई आर्सेनल से. But I'm good, man. How are you? It's nice to see you. 88 of you are watching, man. Fucking amazing. Fucking amazing. Like the stream because then you're awesome and you're part of the family. Arsenal was better yesterday, to be honest. Debatable. I think we're pretty neck and neck. Vieira needs that Goretzka diet, man. But Arsenal, nahi. No, I don't think so. It's our title to lose. We've played United twice, Spurs twice, Chelsea once, Liverpool once, Brentford away, Brighton away, Leeds away. Tough two fixtures, 2 games versus City, Anfield away, St James away, and Wolves. Yeah. I think, देखो, you and I know that this is going to be between City and Arsenal. Why do I think it's not our title to lose? Because we don't have the depth, man. And like everyone mentions, the doubters and everything. It's just one injury. That's it. Kal, so innocuously, his ribs got injured. Partey. कुछ कोशिश नहीं थी. It wasn't a hard fall. It wasn't a hard tackle or anything. Right? All it takes is one moment when आपका linchpin gets injured and you don't have. Now imagine El Neni injured नहीं होता. एंड पार्टी को गॉड फॉरबिड ये इंजरी 1 Feb या 2 Feb को होती फिर तुम्हारे पास रिप्लेस करने को भी कोई नहीं है. अभी तो हम काइसेडो के लिए जा सकते हैं. ऑल इट टेक्स इज वन मोमेंट फॉर दिस title charge to derail, man. Barca fan because of Messi and Pep. It's not a wrong club, bro. No, not at all, not at all. Um, love you, Arsenal. Thank you so much, R.A. Chaudhary. As United, I don't want City. Yes, that you don't want to do them. You don't want them to do the three-peat or the triple. Yes. Sadiq Bhai hates Arsenal because they're historically Arsenal and United were very fiery. They hated each other. जितनी लड़ाइयाँ होती थी, जितने आइकॉनिक प्लेयर्स होते थे, आर्सेनल ने यूनाइटेड की डोमिनेशन एंड करी. यूनाइटेड ने आर्सेनल को इतना पेला. वेंगर एंड फर्गसन हेटेड वेंगर एंड ऑल दैट. देयर इज अ लॉन्ग हिस्ट्री बिटवीन आर्सेनल एंड यूनाइटेड. आप देखो, देयर इज दिस यूट्यूब पे होगा, केन एंड वियरा बेस्ट ऑफ एनिमीज और समथिंग लाइक दैट. राइवलरी तो है लेकिन आर्सेनल को मैंने कभी नहीं जीतते देखा. बाकी सबको देखा है और शायद स्पर्स को तो मैं मरते दम तक नहीं देख पाऊंगा. सही बात है. इट बी नाइस टू सी आर्सेनल विन द टाइटल, Okay, so some were saying we won Premier League after 17 years. We Arsenal को, if you're talking about Arsenal, Raj, Arsenal को Premier League जीते हुए 20 साल हो जाएंगे. It's a huge wait, and it's not gonna get easier in the future anyway. Zubimendi is committed to Barca. I won't put too much stock into that. Yes, it's entirely possible he wants to go to Barca. But the fact that we triggered his release clause, we spoke to him and he said, I want to finish the season and then I'll think about coming to. There are journalists which say he wants a Premier League move. So I don't know, man. Is he committed to Barca? Maybe, maybe not. Um, in Arsenal, he will be, if not, he will compete for the first place, for starting position. I don't know at Barca if it's possible. Plus, Barca will always have financial difficulties. And Arsenal can afford to pay him wages that Barca at this moment cannot. So, yeah. Arsenal next CM League win. What does this mean? Are, I didn't get you. I'm so sorry. Thoughts on Union Berlin? Hmm. Very surprising package in Bundesliga, huh? That player Becker that they have. Very nice. Becker is a great player. I think he's also going to move to the Premier League soon. Okay. Hmm. So some were saying after defeating us without Case, Sancho, Dalo, Marshall that we are winning. Oh, acha, acha, you're trying to troll Arsenal, huh? It's okay, it's okay. Ajax are not happy, fifth in the league. First time and their coach has been sacked, really destroyed them. ETH. By, but they'll come back. You know Ajax always. Hey, Saurabh, how are you, man? Nice to see you. You know Ajax will always come back. Do you think Sean Dyche will be able to avoid relegation? He's the master at it, except apart from क्या नाम है Sam Allardyce. देखो भाई, okay, let me address it. We beat you without Case, Dallo, Sancho, Martial. You also beat us without Partey. Zinchenko was half fit. So you and I, we both had it, and we beat you fair and square. Let's be honest. We deserve to win that game, and we are still what 11 points ahead of United. It's not only about beating United; it's also about beating teams that United did not beat. It is what it is. If Caicedo goes to Arsenal and Chelsea will go for Rice with personal terms, no, because we will go for Rice as well. My thoughts. Okay, let me address this Caicedo situation. I think it's a terrible thing that he's done. Yes, as an Arsenal fan, I want him to come. I want him to do everything to come. मैंने ग्रुप पे भी डाला था हमारे, उसमें मोहक ने भी कहा था कि ये तो बकवास है, बिकॉज प्लेयर पावर आप कितनी दोगे. आज आर्सेनल बुलाने आ गई ब्राइटन से, ही इज गोइंग. कल मड्रिड आया, बारसा आया काइसेडो के लिए 3 साल में, एंड ही डज द सेम थिंग. विल यू फील हैप्पी एज एन आर्सेनल प्लेयर, एज एन आर्सेनल फैन? आई वोंट. And this player power thing should tell us a lot. Maybe it's an agent thing, maybe it's something else. I do not agree with this. This should not be happening. He should not be doing this. आपने कमिट किया है क्लब के लिए, कॉन्ट्रैक्ट के लिए. शुड नॉट फोर्स योर वे आउट. इट्स नॉट गुड. एटलीस्ट फॉर मी, आई थिंक प्लेयर पावर इतनी नहीं होनी चाहिए. प्रोटेक्ट द प्लेयर्स, बट उनको सर पे मत चढ़ाओ. How do you rate Kivior? Is he good fit? Haven't seen him play, Vishal, so can't say anything. I would have loved to see him play yesterday. I'm good, man. How is health? Health is great. Um, I was alcohol free till yesterday. I ended up having alcohol. But pretty much, I would say out of the 28 days, I've been 25 days sober this month. So I think it's good. I think that's a positive step for me. Currently, midfielders are highly overpriced. I don't see other than some PL clubs or 2-3. भाई देखो, प्रीमियर लीग ने जो पैसा मारा है ना, पैसे की जो हर जगह पैसे मारे प्रीमियर लीग प्लेयर्स, क्लब्स, इट्स काइंड ऑफ डिस्गस्टिंग नाउ, एंड I don't know, man. It's like football is losing its soul. Of course, you want your team to sign the best players in the world, and Premier League के fan हो तो होता ही है. But have you read the news that Inter cannot buy anybody? They have zero. So Lukaku is coming to Chelsea again, but they have no money to sign anybody, यार. एंड यहाँ पे प्रीमियर लीग क्लब्स काइसेडो के लिए 100 मिलियन, मुड्रिक के लिए 100 मिलियन. भाई फकिंग Danjuma is going to Spurs. Chalo, Spurs is a good club. He's going to Everton. Bournemouth were competing for Zaniolo. What the fuck? Bournemouth competing for Zaniolo. Leeds buying Rutter. Uh, Absolutely insane. Ki relegation teams in Premier League are richer than most clubs in the world. Insane. Absolutely insane. I hope yes. We need a backup for Saka. Tommy is underrated, very underrated. I think he does amazing. Good evening, Joshua. Nice to see you again. Always nice to have one of the OGs in the chat. Twice this game was a blessing in disguise for us before facing City. I agree. I think we learned a lot about City. I learned a lot about Haaland. Learned a lot about De Bruyne, about Rico Lewis, about Ake. आई थिंक एंड मैंने यूनाइटेड के गेम से पहले भी बोला था मोहक के साथ आर्सेनल की बेस्ट चीज ये वी लर्न फ्रॉम आवर मिस्टेक्स एंड आई कैन गारंटी यू नेक्स्ट गेम पे द कंपटीशन बिटवीन आके एंड साका is going to be really intense. I think Arteta will have something that we can use to beat Ake, either overloading him or whatever. And Pep will have something to stop Saka and other players as well. Holding Elneny, Cedric Lokonga. Yes, Cedric तो I think इसी समर निकल जाएगा यार. What up, Nikhil? Nice to see you. मैन सिटी का न्यूज आया था 4 players are not happy with Pep for game time. Cancelo, Walker. That's what, right? De Bruyne seems washed out. I don't think so. I think it's a minor blip. He's still a great player, man. You कल उसका शॉट देखा था लेफ्ट फुट से क्या बढ़िया शॉट मारा था गोल जाते जाते बचा. Let's see, man. I hope it's Arsenal's cup. They have Julian Alvarez. Julian Alvarez के against we were clueless. He was so good. One more, okay. What do we think of Tottenham? Shit. Sorry, I am late. No problem, Nitesh. Keep your bell icon on and you will never be late again. बिग अप दक्ष भाई बिग अप द इंडियन स्काउसर नाइस टू सी अरे आपको तो मैं चैट्स पे देखता रहता हूँ यार नाइस टू सी यू इन माय चैट सिटी कुड हैव वन द यूनाइटेड गेम इफ पेप हैड मेड सब्स um या या देखो हाइंडसाइट में तो हम लोग को लगता है हमारे पास आंसर है बट मे बी इट्स नॉट दैट स्ट्रेट फॉरवर्ड दक्ष भाई विच साइनिंग कैन आर्सेनल गो फॉर इन द समर आई थिंक डेक्लन राइस फॉर नाउ डेक्लन राइस सीम्स टू बी द नंबर वन ऑप्शन number one target. I think Holding was decent against Haaland. I think it's time to move on from him. He was bad in the sense that bully हो रहा था, positioning थोड़ी weak थी, but I think that was his job to just harass Haaland. To be honest, harass Haaland, take a yellow card if you have to, and just move on. But should we move on from Rob Holding? Yeah, man. I think we have Kivior. I don't know what's the deal with Fresneda. Looks like he's going to Dortmund, most likely. So yeah, expecting Gordon. Hmm. Joshua, about Gordon, right? I agree with your analysis of him. It's just about the price, man. From where is he a 30, 40, 60, whatever it is? I don't know, man. I don't know what people see. Maybe he turns out amazing in the right system. Yeah. I hate United and Chelsea because they bully Arsenal. Let's not पुराने घाव नहीं खोलते यार. यूनाइटेड ने इतना पेला है आर्सेनल को, चेल्सी ने भी बहुत पेला है. नो अपडेट्स. लेट मी चेक क्विकली. ऑल्दो कुछ होगा नहीं, मैन, टू बी ऑनेस्ट. जल्दी से एक बार नजर मार लेते हैं if there's any update. Brighton have held further talks with Arsenal this morning where Tony Bloom has told them is categorically not for sale this month. Brighton are digging their heels in while the behavior of Caicedo's new representatives has not gone down well. So I don't think it's going to happen, guys. I would say don't get too attached. Don't get too attached. Bro, which is epic? Winning Champions League like Madrid 3 times or Premier League like City 4 times for you? Of course, 3-peat in the Champions League, yeah. You're facing the best of the best. And you can't afford to make a mistake. But yeah, league and cups bring very different challenges. In Champions League, you're facing the best teams in the world. आप एक गलती करिए आप नॉकआउट हो जाते हो. बट लीग में आपको 10 महीने कंसिस्टेंट रहना पड़ता है, विच अगेन इज नॉट ईजी, स्पेशली अगर आप क्लोज टू 90 प्लस पॉइंट्स लो हर बार. मतलब 30 विंस, 30 विन से ज्यादा, 30 आउट ऑफ 40 टाइम्स यूर विनिंग, 30 आउट ऑफ 38 टाइम्स. अरे थैंक यू सो मच भाई. बैंटर तो चलता ही रहेगा वो तो. ऑफ कोर्स भाई, ऑफ कोर्स. आई डोंट टेक इट टू सीरियसली. We hope and our rise of our Arsenal, this feeling is out of this. Exactly, man. I think enjoying this is the most important thing. Chelsea will go for Enzo if Arsenal get Caicedo. I don't think Arsenal get Caicedo, man. Brighton are not gonna sell. City will activate its team in the UCL. Let's see. जो locker room atmosphere है, man, I think that's gonna hold City back. Leeds buying Mackenzie. Fucking Mackenzie, dude. Too much money is being given to clubs like Bournemouth because of TV rights. They do not have won anything. History should not receive such huge money. By it's just disgusting the amount of money they have. Leeds very nearly stole De Catalare from AC Milan. Fucking crazy, na? Yes, yes, yes. I show speed is here. People are saying Man City retarding their all, reserving all their guns for the UCL is such a hoax opinion. Um, you never know, man. देखो, चैंपियंस लीग जीतने की ड्राइव सिटी में ज्यादा है, पेप में ज्यादा है, बट ये जो करंट लॉकर रूम एटमोसफेयर है, पेप डज नॉट लाइक प्लेयर्स हु आर स्लैकिंग. एंड इफ प्लेयर्स थिंक कि हम लीग में तो कर ही लेते हैं यार किसी भी तरह, चैंपियंस लीग इज वेयर इट्स ऑल अबाउट, तो पेप नहीं, पेप इज नॉट गोइंग टू स्टैंड फॉर ऑल ऑफ दैट, नो चांस. Yes, our future since Odegaard plays 10 Saka. No, I mean, it's very unlikely we sell him. We gave him the number 10 jersey. We signed him to a new contract. Um, we will keep him. We will keep faith in him, I think. But if the only the selling that will surprise me the most if we sell ESR. आके है कौन, मेसी डिस्ट्रॉयड हिम इन वर्ल्ड कप. अरे आप किसको कंपेयर कर रहे हो यार, आके तो भाई मेसी तो मेसी है, क्या बोल रहे हो? Hello, bro. Your thoughts on Man United? I think the way they're developing is they're going to be one of the top teams in the world, not even in the league, in the world in the next 2-3 years. They are where we were a couple of years back, but they will be where we are right now much quicker. It's all about backing the manager. Simple as that. And talent ID is the only place I think United are lacking behind Arsenal. I think United के पास जो scouting है, it's not as well developed as Arsenal's or even Brighton's. So how they get the players? देखो अभी तक टेन हाग ने जो players लिए हैं, टेन हाग के में are the players he's played with, so he knows what he's getting out of them. और genuine world class players like Casemiro. आपने बहुत कम talents, at least इस बार अनर्थ किए हैं. I understand आपके पेलेस्ट्री है, गर्नाचो है, अमाद डियालो है, हैनिबल है, ये सब हैं आपके पास. आई अंडरस्टैंड आपकी एकेडमी भी अच्छी है. आई जस्ट थिंक ये जो काइसेडो जैसे लोग ढूंढना वेरी डिफिकल्ट, कीवी और जैसे प्लेयर्स ढूंढना, आई डोंट नो हाउ ही टर्न्स आउट बट अपेरेंटली इज वेरी गुड. ये यूनाइटेड नहीं कर पाएगी. सो लेट्स सी हाउ दे गो अबाउट इट. आई थिंक यूनाइटेड विल स्पेंड अ लॉट ऑफ मनी टू गेट वेयर आर्सेनल आर. मिस्ड 1 hour, was busy with studying. That is never a bad thing. Always pick studies over random YouTube streamers, trust me. Yes, our second choice team was still so good. We went neck and neck with City. It was damn nice, भाई. It was damn nice. डोपा ब्रो और गौरव भाई के साथ कोलैब. भाई अभी तो मेरे को अपनी खुद की वीडियोस बनाने का टाइम नहीं मिल रहा. देयर आर सो मेनी people and so many nice people, and I'm so sorry भाई, from Raghav and everybody who's been trying to reach me. collab कर सकते. I'm so sorry guys, I'm so sorry. It's just been so busy for me यार this year. ये क्या हो रहा है? हाँ, मेरे को लगा मैं टकला तो नहीं हो रहा. What do we think of shit Tottenham? Yes, that's all right. We hate Tottenham, we hate Tottenham. Yeah, that KDB curler. इतना सब खरीद लिया चेल्सी. अब समर के क्या टारगेट्स होंगे पता नहीं भाई. ओके, बहुत कमेंट्स हो गए, लिटरली आधे घंटे से कमेंट्स हो गए. हमने काइसेडो सिचुएशन के बारे में बात करते हैं. तो जैसे मैंने आपको कहा, लुक्स लाइक ब्राइटन विल नॉट सेल. अब तो ओनर ने भी बोल दिया वी आर नॉट सेलिंग. सो it's a little thing for me. On the one hand, Tony Bloom has said कि भाई हम नहीं बेच रहे, हम नहीं बेचेंगे, हम नहीं बेचेंगे. Now, if they did not want to sell, why are they having meetings? Right? I don't understand the logic of having meetings if you don't want to sell. Um, I don't want us to overpay. Caicedo was 6 million. एंड हम 60 से 70 मिलियन देंगे. उससे ऊपर देना इज स्टूपिड मैन. इट्स स्टूपिड. 80 मिलियन पाउंड आपको खर्चने हैं. यू पे ओवर द ऑड्स फॉर जुबी मेंडी एंड आप चेल्सी की तरह डील स्ट्रक्चर करो 6 साल का, 7 साल का. यू गेट जुबी मेंडी. एंड आप एमोटाइज करो, और नहीं करना यू थ्रो इन अ चीकी बिट फॉर वेस्ट हैम का राइस मैन, और नहीं करना, आप कैसी की तरफ चले जाओ, आप बहुत सारे और प्लेयर्स हैं आप जा सकते हो. सो लेट्स सी डूड, अगर ब्राइटन को नहीं बेचना हो तो वो मीटिंग्स नहीं रखते, बट अब वो मीटिंग्स रख रहे बोलने के लिए कि फक ऑफ, तो ठीक है. बट आई डोंट थिंक आज, टुडे, आई थिंक टुडे 28th of January should be the last day that we pursue Caicedo. We really want him. We've shown him that we really want him. But Brighton will always stand in the way. This did the same with Kukaraya summer. We will get Caicedo if we pay what they're asking. But what they're asking is a little insane, right? If 65 million pounds for a player you bought for 6 million is not enough. सोचो भाई, देखो, हम मार्टिनेली के लिए 100 मिलियन अगर का ऑफर आया, हमने मार्टिनेली को 6 मिलियन में खरीदा था, और 100 मिलियन का ऑफर आता है, आप नहीं लोगे अगर आपकी टीम को जरूरत है. साका करेगा रिन्यू, साका करेगा रिन्यू. amortization, I'll explain. Amortization is this. Okay, in football terms, in financial terms, amortization is dividing up your finances. So आपकी पॉकेट मनी है 100 रुपए, ठीक है, आपने 50 रुपए एक शॉपकीपर को दे दिए विदाउट खरीदा एनीथिंग. आपने बोल दिया कि भाई ये 50 रुपए रख ले अभी के लिए. ओके, लेट्स फक दिस एग्जांपल, ये बहुत कॉम्प्लिकेट हो जाएगा. सिंपल एज दैट, ईएमआई जैसे ऋषभ ने कहा है, आपके जो टोटल कॉस्ट है आप उसको डिवाइड कर रहे हो. अगर आपका एक प्लेयर 50 मिलियन का है एंड यू से कि 5 साल का कॉन्ट्रैक्ट देंगे एमोर्टाइज करके, so what is going to happen, you're dividing that 50 million into 5 parts, that is 10 million each. And instead of, in your accounting, instead of saying my club has spent 50 million this summer, you say I've only spent 10 million this year, and next year I'll spend another 10, and next year I'll spend another 10 until I've paid the 50 off. ठीक है, तो एमोटाइजेशन ये होता है. चेल्सी ने एमोटाइजेशन में यही किया है, दैट अगर उन्होंने मुद्रिक को 100 मिलियन में खरीदा है, मान लो 100 मिलियन पाउंड में खरीदा, बट उसको 8 साल का कॉन्ट्रैक्ट दे दिया. सो इंस्टेड ऑफ सेइंग कि वी स्पेंड 100 मिलियन इन 2023, दे विल बी लाइक वी स्पेंड 12.5 मिलियन या 12.2 मिलियन दिस ईयर, नेक्स्ट ईयर भी 12.2, 8 साल तक हम 12 मिलियन की कमिटमेंट कर रहे हैं. सो एमिटाइजेशन इज ईएमआई, आपने टोटल कॉस्ट को डिवाइड कर लिया थ्रू टू द लेंथ ऑफ द कॉन्ट्रैक्ट, बस यही होता है. ओके, और तो यार ये काइसेडो का सिचुएशन मुझे ये लग रहा है कि नहीं आएगा वो. वॉच अलोंग का वेट कर रहा था भैया. वॉच अलोंग विल बी इन नेक्स्ट पीएल गेम भाई. दिस वीक हैज बीन क्रेजी फॉर मी, आई एम सॉरी आई कुडंट डू वॉच अलोंग. वी वर अबाउट टू साइन काइसेडो फॉर 1 years ago for 5 million, Enzo for 10 million, but board sucks. हाँ, this is about United, right? United could have gotten Caicedo for so cheap, and then Brighton got him. Yeah. Match of the season is Arsenal versus Man United till now, yes, but I think City and Arsenal का गेम बहुत इंटेंस होगा. I think सबकी नजर उस गेम पे होगी. Thing is, nobody will care when Arsenal win the league. We shouldn't care about money at this point. Should care a little, because if you show that I am this desperate, when we are this close to winning the league, and let's say hopefully next season we are close to winning the Champions League around January, मतलब हम January में भी हमने Champions League के group stage top कर लिए हैं, and we think we have a very good chance of going really deep in the Champions League, and we want another player. Clubs will come and be like, ठीक है, you give us 60, you take. We cannot um, get fleeced at every opportunity. And भाई देखो, I understand Caicedo to Arsenal is a huge thing, but हमने सोचा है कि देख यार, हमारे पास एडू को बोल दिया कि you have 200 million my friend, you spend 200 million however you want now, and we know that let's say Declan Rice will cost 120, we cannot go over 60 for Caicedo because 20 मिलियन कभी किसी ना किसी रिजर्व के लिए रखना ही है. तो देखते हैं. रिब इंजरी के लिए कितने देर होते हैं बाहर, डिपेंड करते हैं कैसी रिब इंजरी है. अगर ब्रूस्ड रिब है तो ठीक है यार, मतलब नील व्हील पड़ गया आपके इधर, तो वो तो आप हॉट कोल्ड ट्रीटमेंट करके 1 हफ्ते में ठीक हो जाते हो. अगर क्रैक्ड रिब है फिर बहुत टाइम लगता है, बिकॉज फिर अगर क्रैक्ड रिब है ना तो वो रिब आपकी नर्व्स के अगेंस्ट होता है, फिर आप भाग नहीं पाते हो, आपकी पूरी बॉडी दर्द करती है. Nobody wants City to win. नहीं नहीं नहीं, I know plenty of people who want City to win the league and not Arsenal. And it's telling me Chelsea will win the Champions League. To be honest, this is setting up for a Chelsea win in the Champions League, but I think there are few teams that are better than Chelsea, man. One, of course, again, the thing is Graham Potter is also very new to this, right? Um, इतने बड़े स्टेज के लिए. And I think Chelsea this season um, should just focus this season on getting a settled starting 11. बस वही है. um, अरे कैसेडो कहाँ जा रहा है पता नहीं. चेल्सी जा सकता है, आर्सेनल जा सकता है, ब्राइटन रह सकता है. यही है लिमटन, यही है. डैंड्रफ बहुत हो रहे हैं मेरे बालों में, कोई इलाज? ओके, नंबर वन इलाज, पहले तो आप चेक कराओ कि आपका स्कैल्प ड्राई होता है या ऑयली होता है, क्योंकि दोनों से डैंड्रफ कभी कभी होते हैं. ड्राई से फ्लेकी होता है, ऑयल से वो छोटे छोटे पाउडर पाउडर वाले होते हैं. तो यू फिगर आउट व्हाट काइंड ऑफ स्कैल्प यू हैव. मेरा स्कैल्प तो ड्राई है, मैं तेल डालता हूँ मेरा स्कैल्प पी जाता है तेल. सो वन थिंग इज ऑयल योर हेयर रेगुलरली. सेकंड, गेट अ मेडिकेटेड एंटी डैंड्रफ शैम्पू. एक शैम्पू है सेबामेड करके, मैं कमेंट में अभी डाल रहा हूँ, अभी रूप. ठीक है, सेबामेड एंटी डैंड्रफ शैम्पू. ये नायका के ऐप पे मिल जाएगा या फिर अमेज़न से भी मिल जाएगा, ठीक है? सेबामेड एंटी डैंड्रफ शैम्पू लो एंड इससे मेरे डैंड्रफ ठीक हो गए थे. नेक्स्ट, कंडीशनर यूज़ कर लो एक. बॉडी शॉप जाके एक कंडीशनर ले आओ, बाल को कंडीशन कर लो, बाल भी आपके अच्छे रहेंगे. ऑयल कर लो वन्स अ वीक, एंटी डैंड्रफ शैम्पू सेबामेड स्पेशली, एंड गेट अ कंडीशनर. बस. एंड इफ यू कैन, if you don't mind eating non-vegetarian, मछली खाओ. Eat fish at least once every 2 weeks. मैं तो हर 2-3 दिन में फिश खा लेता हूँ. Scared of only Napoli? हाँ, चेल्सी Napoli is playing really well. मेरे को देखनी, अरे यार अच्छा याद दिलाया, इस वीकेंड में पठान देखने जाऊंगा, कल मैं पठान देखने जाऊंगा. Let's see, dude. Brighton say he's not for sale. Let's see what happens. अगर Caicedo 67 में देते हैं हम, तो मुद्रिक के लिए 100 ना देने wasn't a wise move from us. Um, Vishal, there's this thing about, you know, did we only not pay 5 million for Mudrik? I think we paid, I think Shakhtar के president ने भी खाया है. The same amount was paid. It was that Chelsea's, वो थे ना add-ons, they were more achievable, and the structure of the deal was much more favorable. So they probably paid a little more upfront than we wanted to. That's it. एंड बाय द वे, एमorटाइजेशन जो मैं कह रहा हूँ कि आपने 100 मिलियन को 10 साल में डिवाइड कर दिया तो आप 10 साल दे दो, ऐसे नहीं होता है. अभी जैसे मुड्रिक वाले डील में चेल्सी ने कहा हम 60 मिलियन अभी दे रहे हैं और बाकी के तो 40 मिलियन है, विल स्प्रेड ओवर द कॉन्ट्रैक्ट. सो चेल्सी हैव टेक्निकली स्पेंट 60 प्लस सम अमाउंट ऑफ मनी ऑन मुड्रिक दिस सीजन, या 40-50 जितना भी है. यूवेंटस पॉइंट डिडक्शन सीन पर क्या व्यूज हैं? देखो, चीटिंग इज नेवर गुड इन फुटबॉल. ये डिडक्शन नेसेसरी था, बट ऐसा तो नहीं हो सकता दे आर द ओनली टीम दैट डूइंग इट. देयर आर अदर टीम्स इन्वॉल्व्ड एंड यूवे को पनिशमेंट मिली है, फाइन. 100%. अगर उन्होंने किसी के साथ फिक्सिंग करी है या फिर किसी के साथ इन्फ्लेटेड ट्रांसफर वगैरह करे हैं, तो दूसरी टीम को भी पनिशमेंट मिलनी चाहिए ना. आप फालतू में थोड़ी इन्फ्लेटेड ट्रांसफर्स करोगे. Another party has to also be a part of this. So I think you should also do another team. Juve can't be the sole criminal of this. There is another criminal and probably multiple more criminals. हर चीज का इलाज मिलेगा इधर. हाँ हाँ, मैं तो भाई मेरे पास सोल्यूशन ही सोल्यूशन है. कुछ भी प्रॉब्लम हो मुझसे पूछ लो. बाय द वे, संडे कल, संडे अराउंड 10 PM 11 PM IST एक और चिल स्ट्रीम होगा. विल मेक चिल स्ट्रीम्स अ वीकली संडे थिंग. ओके, कूल. क्या चल रहा है? रियल मैड्रिड हार्ट अटैक दे रही है, मैन सिटी और आर्सेनल दोनों हग रहे हैं कि एफए कप क्या हो रहा है. अरे यार, सब ठीक है अमाल, एवरीथिंग्स गोना बी फाइन. ये तो चलता रहता है फुटबॉल में, कभी अप्स हैं कभी डाउन्स हैं. Isn't that just a way to look? In real life, Chelsea must have paid 100 million in whole for Mudryk. नहीं नहीं, कॉन्ट्रैक्ट्स एंड मनी इज अ ह्यूज थिंग भाई। ग्रूमिंग क्लासेस चल रही हैं इधर। अरे मैं तो फुल ग्रूमिंग क्लासेस दे सकता हूँ आप लोगों को। आई हैव टू बाय अ परफ्यूम ऑल्सो, उससे याद आया मुझे। Juventus dire condition. You think PL clubs will raid their squad? Yes, yes. I think some players, unless they really love Juve, they might also leave the club. बहुत अच्छी मूवी है आफ्टर लॉन्ग, SRK का मूवी देखे आफ्टर 4 देखनी है मेरे को, कल देखनी है। हाँ हाँ भाई, फुल था। मैंने पठान के लिए आई वांटेड टू गेट अ टिकट ऑन फ्राइडे, कल के लिए मेरे को एक टिकट लेनी थी। फुल हाउस, 3 थिएटर्स थे मेरे घर के पास, तीनों फुल हाउस, जो मैं टाइमिंग्स अवेलेबल थी। ऑफ कोर्स सुबह वाले शोज थोड़े ज्यादा खाली होंगे क्योंकि लोग काम पे जाएंगे। शाम एंड रात वाले शोज फुल फुल भैंचोद। मैन सिटी चैंपियंस लीग फेवरेट्स, यश ने भी यही कहा। आई थिंक मैंने उसकी भी वीडियो देखी थी। दे माइट बी चैंपियंस लीग फेवरेट्स बिकॉज ऑफ हालैंड, बिकॉज वो कुत्ता है भाई, कुत्ता। दे देते तो पोटेंशियली कैसेडो का डील के लिए नहीं जाती आर्सेनल को, स्कीवी और तो वर्ल्ड कप के टाइम से ही कॉन्टैक्ट्स थे। यार ये सब तो होगा। व्हेन विल फाइनेंशियल फेयर प्ले स्टार्ट? नेवर, इट विल नेवर स्टार्ट। इस सलीबा आई एम रिन्यूइंग हिज कॉन्ट्रैक्ट। देखो पॉजिटिव न्यूज तो आ रही है दैट सलीबा इज हैप्पी, हिज एजेंट इज आल्सो सेइंग दिस पॉजिटिव न्यूज, जर्नलिस्ट आर आल्सो सेइंग all things point to good things. It's all about the length of the contract now. भैया मूवी बहुत अच्छी लगेगी, बस वीएफएक्स थोड़ा ऊपर नीचे। देखो मैं उतना एक्सपेक्ट करता भी नहीं वीएफएक्स, स्पेशली इंडिया से, अनलेस रेड चिलीज कर रही हो। रेड चिलीज के वीएफएक्स बहुत अच्छे होते हैं। मैंने जीरो में देखे थे जो वीएफएक्स थे ना, बहुत बढ़िया थे। बट कैमियो वाले सीन सेकंड, अच्छा अच्छा ठीक है ठीक है, स्पॉइल मत करो, स्पॉइल मत करो, स्पॉइल मत करो भाई। मुझे भी स्ट्रीम करना स्टार्ट करना है। हाउ डिफिकल्ट इट इज टू गेट इनटू इट? um I will say it is very easy to start, but a good stream requires a lot more things. जैसे मैं खुद सीख रहा हूँ। So one thing I would say is invest in a decent camera. लैपटॉप के वेबकैम पे मत जाओ। Get a webcam like मेरे पास जैसे Logitech C920 ऐसे करके है उसका नाम। Logitech का ले लो एक कैमरा, that is fair enough. Get a decent mic. अगर आपको ऐसा माइक नहीं लेना है जो थोड़ा एक्सपेंसिव है, आप एक क्लिप माइक ले सकते हो। क्लिप माइक भी अच्छे होते हैं, या फिर आपके लैपटॉप के माइक भी ठीक होते हैं यार। मैंने स्टार्टिंग के एक दो स्ट्रीम्स बस लैपटॉप के माइक से ही करे थे, एक मैंने आईपैड से करा था। तो इट टेक्स टाइम, इट्स इजी टू स्टार्ट, इट्स ऑल अबाउट आप कंसिस्टेंट रहो एंड धीरे धीरे आप कैमरा पे बात करना सीखते हो। आई वॉज वेरी कैमरा कॉन्शियस मैंने स्टार्टेड। मैं ऐसे करता था, ऐसे करता था, ओ नाउ आई थिंक आई एम अ लिटिल बेटर। Chelsea structured the same amount, but the add-ons were more achievable. Fair enough. So that's what I'm saying. It's a little different, but the total amount was the same. Gakpo 0 goals till now in Megastone. अरे यार ये तो चलता रहेगा। ये तो हमने हालैंड के लिए मैंने सुना था जब कम्युनिटी शील्ड में ही मिस्ड डार्विन 1 goal, हालैंड 0 goals. And look, the man has 4 hat tricks now. Give Gakpo time यार, मिड सीजन आया है, नई टीम है, नए लोग हैं. He's not the main man anymore. Maybe its role is not to, again, score goals. Maybe it's to facilitate play. हाइद है, अच्छा पता नहीं भाई ये हो क्या रहा है, मुझे कुछ आइडिया नहीं है। मैंने सुना कि यूवे के साथ साथ प्लेयर्स के ऊपर भी कुछ इन्वेस्टिगेशन होगा भाई। अरे हाँ, रोनाल्डो पे भी इन्वेस्टिगेशन हो रहा है। रोनाल्डो ऑलवेज फाइंड्स हिमसेल्फ इन दीस पोजीशंस मैन। थैंक यू सो मच अभिषेक, दैट्स ऑलवेज नाइस टू हियर फ्रॉम यू मैन, दैट्स ऑलवेज नाइस टू हियर, यू हैव बीन वेरी काइंड। टट्टी स्टोरी एंड वीएफएक्स, टाइम मनी वेस्ट हो गया मेरा। अगर मूवी है यार, आप बताओ कौन सी मूवी यूनिवर्सली लाइक्ड है? मेरे को तो अभी तक नहीं पती। मैन सिटी हर साल सीएल फेवरेट्स आती है, एंड में कोई, आई थिंक पेप बिकम्स हिज ओन वर्स्ट एनिमी इन दैट केस मैन। आयरिश लोग कैसे हैं? अमेजिंग, वेरी वेरी वेलकमिंग, वेरी होमली। फास्ट लाइफ नहीं है इधर, एक्सपेंसिव सिटी है, बट द पीपल आर डैम नाइस मैन, द पीपल आर अमेजिंग। डू दे फॉलो बॉलीवुड मूवीज? नॉट एज मच। आई मीन दे डू, लाइक दे डू वॉच। मेरे कुछ लोग हैं यहाँ पे जिनको मैं जानता हूँ, दे वॉच बॉलीवुड फिल्म्स, ट्रेलर्स, लॉट ऑफ टाइम्स। इंडियन फूड यहाँ पे बहुत पसंद है लोगों को। United were the only one who gave tough fight at Emirates this season. I think United were the most dangerous ones at the Emirates, and Newcastle was the team which neutralized us at the Emirates. Haaland is all about scoring, your views. Fair enough. If he is about scoring, then great. हमें भी दे दो एक a player who is all about scoring. I think every team would like a player who is all about scoring. ब्रह्मास्त्र का VFX मैंने सुना, अच्छा मैंने ब्रह्मास्त्र नहीं देखी, देखूंगा देखूंगा। ये खड़ूस टेबास प्रीमियर लीग लेके जा। Nathan, yeah, that's what I was saying. Yeah, Nathan, I was telling everyone in the chat that it's been such a crazy week. that all the people who've been reaching out to me to collab, whether they're Gunners fans, rival fans, I just can't really do it, man. It's been so difficult. Yesterday was the only time I had little time to breathe. As soon as I end the stream right now, मुझे घर के काम करने हैं. I have to clean the house and everything, and then I have to get back to studying and prepare for a meeting that I have on Tuesday. So after Tuesday, my friend, I will reach out to you personally, and we will figure out a time and we will collab by the end of the week. I promise. Okay, I'll put in a reminder as well. CJ, अच्छा ठीक है ठीक है. Bro, what's your thoughts on Madrid winning the Champions League last year? The way they won it. Do you like the way they win it? Winning in some minutes. यार कप कॉम्पिटिशन्स का होता ही है ना न्यूटन that it's all about the fucking moments, dude. You can be dominant for 80 minutes. You can be dominant for one leg of the game, and next leg में you can completely fall off. It's all about yeah. अरे यार क्या है ये बकवास, प्लीज यार इसको ब्लॉक करो, उस्मान का लौड़े को. um so yeah, I think it's all about the moments. If you're a moments team, that's fine. Is it sustainable? I don't think so. Control is always more sustainable. But bhai, if there is a team that you should always be on your guard, it's Real Madrid, because they have the players quality and the mentality to win it all, dude. छोड़ दिया क्रिकेट देखना भाई, छोड़ दिया क्रिकेट देखना. Who will Kvicha go to? Let him settle, man. Let him have a season at Napoli first. फिर देखते हैं कहाँ जाता है. मेरे को लगता है भी एक और साल रहेगा वो Napoli. उसके बाद देखते हैं कहाँ जाएगा वो. Yes, yes, yes. Good chance for United to win a trophy, dude. Good chance for United to win a trophy. Haaland is all about scoring. हो गया है. इसको ब्लॉक करो. टाइम आउट पे डालो. कुछ करो. Okay. Messi, Ronaldo, please tell. Like I said, आई लव मेसी, आई लव रोनाल्डो. ऐसा कोई चॉइस है नहीं मेरे पास. पठान मैं भी जाऊंगा कल देखने जाऊंगा. वेयर एम आई लिविंग? आई एम लिविंग इन डबलिन इन आयरलैंड. KGF 1 and 2 देखनी है. यूर राइट. हालैंड इज डेडली. समवन ब्लॉक दिस गाय. हाँ, ये मॉड्स नहीं है क्या स्ट्रीम पे? नहीं है तो बताओ, मैं किसी को मॉड बनाता हूँ अभी. डोंट यू थिंक गैक्पो वाज टू स्लो? अरे यार देखो, this is not FIFA that you buy a player and you fit him in instantly. It takes time. These are humans. They will take time to get used to the positioning. They will get time to used to the training. Darwin Nunes comes from another country. He's taking time to fit in. Um, so same with Gakpo, dude. किसने सोचा था कि डियोगो जोटा वुल्फ से आके लिवरपूल के इतना बड़ा इम्पैक्ट करेगा? It took time, but he is such a big part of Liverpool. As a Chelsea fan, I really want Arsenal to win the Premier League. They're really playing well. Well, you are the best Chelsea fan I know. I can tell you this. Spurs is Atletico Madrid of PL. Why Spurs are worse than Atletico? Am I working? No, I'm studying. I'm doing my PhD, which is a research. Technically, it's research, not study. And love from Bangalore, love from Dublin, my friend. Love from Dublin. I love Bangalore. It is the only city in the world जब मुझे एक वन वे स्ट्रीट पे दोनों तरफ देख के घूमना पड़ता है. सर्विस लेन पे कभी आप लोगों ने देखे टू वे ट्रैफिक? फक भाई. बैंगलोर. आई वर्कड इन बैंगलोर फॉर अ फ्यू मंथ्स एज एन इंटर्न. मैं माराथल ही रहता था. नाइस प्लेस. डू यू फॉलो टेनिस? नॉट एनी मोर. नॉट रिलीजियसली. F1 करता हूँ मैं. इज मुद्रिक एंड नॉनी मडुएक एलिजिबल टू प्ले फॉर चेल्सी इन द CL? डिपेंड करता है आपके रजिस्ट्रेशंस कैसे हैं. आई थिंक यू कैन चेंज योर रजिस्ट्रेशंस बाय जनवरी. वो तो पता ही चल जाएगा. डैम दक्ष, यू ऑफिशियली मेड इट. दीस बॉट्स यूज्ड टू कम फॉर बाबा मुक्तेश. क्या ही करें. ये क्या हो गया ये? व्हाट इज दिस भाई? इज देयर नो मॉड? सीरियसली? इफ देयर इज अ मॉड, समबडी प्लीज ब्लॉक दीस गाइस यार. मैड्रिड भाई लेने जाएगा ओडेगार्ड को, बट डिफिकल्ट नहीं है. नहीं नहीं नहीं, दे वोंट टेक हिम बैक एंड नीदर विल वी सेल हिम. अरे यार निसू, चलो थैंक यू सो मच. थोड़े मोड्स होने चाहिए, 2-3 बना दो. हाँ यार, आई थिंक यूर राइट. आई थिंक आई शुड मेक अ कपल मोड्स. ओके, एनीबडी वांट्स टू बी अ मॉड, पुट exclamation mod. And listen, this is not a time pass thing. If you're regular to the channel, if you love my content and you keep driving the conversation forward, um, तभी आप mod बनोगे. Right, right, right. Okay, okay. So I am making GGMU a mod. Can remove chat. Right. तो आप स्टैंडर्ड मॉड हो, आप स्टैंडर्ड मॉड हो. शदाब को बना रहा हूँ बिकॉज शदाब इज ऑलवेज हियर एज अ स्टैंडर्ड मॉड. And Sportsia, nahi. Listen, if I don't make you mod, please don't feel bad. I just can't have more. Actually, I need a little more mods right now, you know. Okay, Sportsia, I'll make you mod. देखो, रेनिसू का है, वन मोहक को बना दो, वन मोहक का है, रेनिसू, आई एम रिमूविंग यू फ्रॉम मॉड so I can make you a managing moderator. Okay, so now you're a mod again, so now you can also do banned words in chat. Okay, so you keep a track of all of this. Okay, one mohawk is a standard mod. Okay, that's it guys. Modding मैं आप लोगों को बता रहा हूँ. No problem यार विशाल, no problem at all. हो गया अभी के लिए मॉडिंग हो गई है. सुनो सुनो सुनो, as mods, seriously, as mods, you guys have a few responsibilities. One, of course, ऐसे spammers को block कर दो, immediately block कर दो. Two, if somebody is spamming the same message, warn them once, and उसके बाद भी अगर spam 2 बार होता है, block, या टाइम आउट पे डाल दो पहले. टाइम आउट के बाद फिर से spamming, block. Third, you have to be on the streams. I'm so sorry, I understand, मैं किसी को force नहीं करना चाहता to be on my stream, but I don't want to make anybody I don't want to force anybody to be on my stream. Old school purist को भी managing mod बना रहा हूँ मैं. Yes. Give me a second, old school purist. OGs will get managing mod right now. देख फिर से आ गया बंदा. Very good. So you guys have to block idiots like this. ठीक है? और you have to be on streams. You have to keep a check on spams, and you have to drive the conversation forward. आप बंदा पता नहीं कितना वेला है. आप इधर बैठ के, आई अंडरस्टैंड समटाइम्स यू जस्ट वांट टू चिल, पुट मी इन द बैकग्राउंड, डू योर ओन वर्क, but try to engage the conversation, move it forward, and remind the people to like the stream. So moderating is of course keeping the chat clean. um एक second. हाँ, so मैं था 10 per hour. किसको चाहिए भाई 10 per hour? What's the weekly wage for this mod? Uh, well, once you can get shoutouts, you will get a pucci from me. And if you're good mods, when monetization happen, which by the way, we're not um too far away from monetization. I think 1700 watchers बचे हैं. I think इस साल में हो ही जाएगा. In the next few months, we should have monetization. Maybe for you might get the first memberships. अरे लिमिट लगा दो, 1 person कैन सेंड चैट्स. अरे ये मैंने करा हुआ था यार, पता नहीं क्या होता रहता है. एक तो ये बेंचो स्टूडियो. हे अभिनव, नाइस टू सी यू. If you don't take Caicedo, who else are you taking? Mehdi asks. Who are we taking? We're not taking anyone this window. Then it's going to be Rice and Bust. अभिनव हेलो, स्लो मोड ऑन कर दो. करता हूँ यार, एक तो ये करना ही पड़ता है YouTube स्टूडियो से. ऑल्दो आई थॉट मैंने करा हुआ है स्लो मोड ऑन. अरे मेरे मैक भी मरने वाला है. सब बढ़िया है. स्टूडियो कैसी ले लो. हाँ, कैसी भी ले सकते हैं. We'll pay Zubimendi's release clause. It's all about whether Zubimendi wants to come here, man. That's the only thing. If Zubimendi wants to come here, then it's good. Otherwise, okay. Live chat replay. Who can participant mode? Subscribers only. Subscriber time 5. Slow mode on. Save. Okay. अरे भाई भाई भाई, तुम जलते हो टॉक फुटबॉल एचटी से. बैन करो यार. नाउ सब्सक्राइबर्स मोड ऑन हो गया है, स्लो मोड ऑन हो गया है 60 सेकंड्स का. मेरे को तो पता भी नहीं. अरे बड़ा फनी नहीं भाई, इट्स जस्ट वेरी वेला. I don't know what's with the spam. I guess it's a sign that I'm making it. Please take my last message. Okay, Sandeep, let me look for your last message. संदीप just send it again, no please. अरे 60 seconds आपको wait करना पड़ेगा. Sandeep, it's been buried by the mod comments and it's been buried by the spam. I'm so sorry, my friend. Yeah. So, ugh, ब्लॉक. एक तो यार स्ट्रीम यार्ड से ब्लॉक भी नहीं कर सकता मैं, ये सब बकवास. चलो हम स्पर्स वाले भी अभी एफए कप में तो हैं. हाँ हाँ मोग. Spurs are in the FA Cup. 72 watching, 121 likes. Good going. Arre बढ़िया, एकदम बढ़िया. I'm so happy. Thank you so much. Um, Partey, Caicedo, two excellent CDMs, but how Arteta managed them as both want to become starter. Well, Partey is going to turn 30 plus होने वाला soon. We need to replace him, right? And a 21-year-old Moises Caicedo is a great addition. Arsenal versus Man City वाली stream करना. हाँ हाँ 100% will be a hell of a game. See you. Take care. Of course. Thank you so much, Devdutt. Do join in. Maybe we'll do the Everton stream as well. Most likely we'll do it. So join that as well. 29 है. क्या 29 है? My favorite player in the EPL. Very difficult. Odegaard right now. But there's so many players I like. I like Kevin De Bruyne. I like Bernardo Silva. I love Riyad Mahrez. I love Phil Foden. I love Rashford. I don't like Bruno. I hate Bruno. Who else? हैं बहुत सारे हैं. I'm always jittery with an expensive signing for Arsenal, especially after Pepe. Fair enough, but man, we have to compare. If you're going for the league, we have to do this. भाई सब चैनल पे आते हैं लोग. हाँ यार वही है, क्या ही करें. So happy that Arsenal are winning the league. अरे यार प्लीज यार अभी नहीं जीते हैं. But yes, कल कितने बजे स्ट्रीम होगा? आई विल शेड्यूल इट वेल इन एडवांस, बट आप लेके चलो 10 या 11 बजे IST, रात के ही हो गए. एक चिल स्ट्रीम. आई नो मंडे को आप लोगों के काम होंगे और काम वगैरह होगा, तो मैं आई थिंक 10 बजे के आसपास करूंगा, मतलब 4:30 बजे, 4:30 5 बजे इधर के, तो 10:30 आप मान के चल लो. विल डू अ नाइस चिल स्ट्रीम फॉर अ कपल ऑफ आवर्स. जिसको आना होगा आ जाए. देखो देयर इज नो, इसमें आप मॉड्स नहीं आए तो कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है. चिल स्ट्रीम में हम नॉन फुटबॉल जिंदगी के बारे में बातें करेंगे. And we'll ask about how your week was and everything. Whatever. You get to know me, I get to know you. हाँ पार्टी एज. अच्छा 29. वही 30 का हो जाएगा यार. And we need to replace him anyway. Just want to say your content is good and I can see your happiness now that Arsenal is the top keeper of the good. Thank you so much, Shitij. Even if Arsenal wasn't at the top, you'd still see me happy because there is so much good in life that I witness every day. I'm so happy about it. Guess Tottenham have given a bid for Skriniar and Porro is close from a. देखते हैं यार. Porro का I heard last that Porro was also being a little dicey. मतलब he's okay, but Sporting is being dicey. Let's see, dude. Have you watched Menace in the Monk today's live stream about statement of Spirit of Shankly? And नहीं यार, अभी I'm gonna do some घर का काम. तब मैं ना पीछे Menace in the Monk की stream लगा के सुनता रहूंगा. Spamming Sander Arnold. I love Trent, man. I love Trent. But very creative, bhai Aditya. Hats off. Rice layer summer mein, yes. Basmati and Jasmine. Why you hate Bruno? Bhai, mujhe Bruno. One, he's a great player. He is one of the best playmakers in the league. इतना डाइव करता है बंदा और फालतू में लड़ाई करता है बंदा. मतलब इतना ड्रामेटिक है बंदा. मतलब बंदे को यहाँ पे पड़ी और सर लेट के ऐसे, बस सर पकड़ के ऐसे लेट गया है. एंड ही इज ऑलवेज कंप्लेनिंग, मैन. दैट्स व्हाट आई डोंट लाइक अबाउट ब्रूनो. Yes, he comes from Sporting like Cristiano. Yes. I was just clocking our old transfer targets. Imagine we sent Suarez, Sanchez, Ozil, dog walking the league. 40 million plus one. Will never forget it. Bruno is shit. He crosses the ball too bad. Uska corner conversion. He's not great at dead balls. Maybe crosses as well. But yeah, his passes are amazing. His shots are amazing. His sense of positioning is elite. Most neutrals are supporting Arsenal this season. नहीं. Because they've seen हम कितने घमंडी हो जाते हैं, हम कितने unbearable हो जाते हैं. They don't want this. Have you met any Arsenal players, ex-players, managers? Have you visited the Emirates? I will visit the Emirates probably next week once. Have I met any Arsenal players, ex-players? I have run into Giovanni Van Bronckhorst, but he played for Arsenal बहुत कम खेला था. So yes. You remember how excited were the fans of Pep? अरे yes. ये याद है हर जगह. Bruno Fernandes and Aditya with the Bruno Fernandes, Alexander Arnold. अरे यार. Yes. PhD बहुत मुश्किल है. इट्स अ डिफरेंट काइंड ऑफ स्टडी, यू नो. आपके पास कोई टारगेट्स नहीं होते. आपको बोल देते हैं आप 4 साल में कुछ नया बनाओ. क्रिएट समथिंग न्यू दैट हैज नेवर बीन डन बिफोर, और डिस्प्रूव समथिंग दैट हैज बीन डन बिफोर इन 4 years. एंड ये नहीं होता सिलेबस ये है वो है. थोड़ा ना जारिंग होता है. इट्स अ लिटिल डिफिकल्ट टू डू. Haaland saved our ass so many times this season. Selling Jesus, Varane, Sterling in a short period hampered us. And I think Zinchenko as well. Zinchenko is a big loss for you as well. But I think Zinchenko looks very happy he's at Arsenal. I'm really happy. One player from Madrid who you'd fix, whatever position. Camavinga. Camavinga or Chouameni. Camavinga or Chouameni. Even Rodrigo. आपके राइट विंग पे कौन खेलता है? रोड्रिगो ही खेलता है ना समटाइम्स. हु इज मैड्रिड का राइट विंगर अभी? लेफ्ट पे विनिशियस, सेंटर पे बेंजी, राइट पे आई थिंक इट बी रोड्रिगो. ओह, फेडे, राइट. फेडे इज आल्सो रियली गुड मैन. काजे और रॉड्री. Man, depends, right? Cazzo and Rodri, they are elite CDMs. They do something very different. Kaze is elite at breaking plays and starting transitions. Rodri is, of course, a great at breaking plays, but his passing and positioning is elite, man. I think Rodri, in terms of positioning, is better than Casemiro, but Casemiro, in terms of playmaking and ball carrying, is better than Rodri. And shooting में तो दोनों ही कमाल है यार. कितना लेता है टिकट का? Tickets are £250 for an Arsenal game. £250, 25,000 रुपए. Neutrals मतलब Barca real fans. अच्छा. FTV right now is just getting too overconfident and cocky. I would say it's been too painful for us for the last 4 or 5 years, man. Since Wenger left, since Wenger ke last years, it's been painful. So yeah, I think we should be a little happy. Overconfident, cocky, calling every other team shit. Yeah, I know that's a little too much. I stay humble. I know where our faults are. I am excited. I think we can win the title. But yeah, I won't say, hey, United are shit. Hey, Chelsea are shit. I will say United are growing. I will say Chelsea need to get settled. They need to find the starting 11. Stuff like this. पता है दक्ष भाई, मोहक भाई उस दिन के बैंटर के बाद से हर वीडियो में टेक था एल वाला बात मेंशन कर रहे. अरे यार, टेक द एल आर्सेनल फैंस, टेक द एल. ऑफसाइड, 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 ऑफसाइड. इंडियन सुपर लीग टीम्स यार, जब दिल्ली थी, मेरी दिल्ली थी. आई लव दिल्ली. वरना नॉर्थ ईस्ट यूनाइटेड भी अच्छी लगती थी. मैंने आईएसएल, टू बी ऑनेस्ट, आई मैं रिपोर्टर था फॉर वन ऑफ द आईएसएल टीम्स. आई रिपोर्टेड फॉर आईएसएल. goal.com के लिए यूज्ड टू वर्क फॉर. आई यूज्ड टू लव दिल्ली. बट बेंगलुरु भी अच्छी है. उस सीजन जब मैं रिपोर्टिंग कर रहा था, नॉर्थ ईस्ट वाज रियली गुड, रियली गुड. Bruno is whining, gets irritated, gets bit on field composure to reach the ceiling. It is, यार देखो, पर्सनालिटी जैसे लोगों की होती है, दैट्स गिवन देम सक्सेस इन द पास्ट, इट विल कीप गिविंग देम सक्सेस. इफ नॉट ओडेगार्ड देन एमिल स्मिथ रो को मैड्रिड ले सकते हैं. नहीं, आई थिंक एमिल स्मिथ रो विल नॉट फिट मैड्रिड, अनफॉर्चुनेटली. आई थिंक एमिल विल गो टू बंडेसलीगा इफ यू सेल हिम. बाय वैसे डबलिन ब्लॉग कब आएगा? अरे यार हाँ, डबलिन ब्लॉग भी तो करना था. थैंक्स यार, आपने याद दिला दिया. टेक दैट एल. दैट्स एन एल फॉर मी. टेकिंग दैट एल. Is he seriously injured? No, doesn't look like it. Depends on the kind of injury it is. आज MRI स्कैन होगा. अगर रिब ब्रेक नहीं है, रिब क्रैक नहीं है, then it's not serious. If it is a bruised rib, then it's fine. Then 3 से 5 दिन में ठीक हो जाता है. Cracked ribs 2 हफ्ते से 1 महीना. I am from Yelahanka, bro. Traffic sucks है. अरे यार, Bangalore. Where does traffic not suck in Bangalore? Valverde Asensio. Chouameni दे दो रियल मैड्रिड, प्लीज Chouameni दे दो. Casemiro any day used to stop Messi. देखो, ठीक है यार, आप प्लेयर की टैलेंट करते हो कि वो किसको रोकता है रादर देन वो क्या करता है, देन वो आपके ऊपर है. एडू इज अ फ्रॉड. कंपटीशन आते ही वॉक्स अवे फ्रॉम डील. Bottle Vlahovic, Rafinha, Mudrik, Lisandro, and now Caicedo. Yeah, listen. I think just like आप शॉपिंग करने जाते हो, आपको एक जैकेट पसंद आती है, आप कहते हो ना थोड़ा ज़्यादा एक्सपेंसिव है ये, राइट? मैं कहता हूँ मैं गया था, मैंने हुगो बॉस की एक बहुत सुंदर जैकेट देखी थी। वो 1400 यूरो की थी जैकेट, मतलब 14,000 रुपए की। 14,000 भी नहीं, 1,40,000। So, as beautiful as it is, as I'm sure somebody will buy that jacket, I have a budget to live by, and so do Arsenal. We don't have oil money. I don't think he's a fraud. I think he's made some smart signings. But this is your opinion. Fair enough. Fair enough. I think whenever we've had a transfer failure, our backups have been equally good, if not better. So I'm happy with Zinchenko. I am happy if we get a nice winger. Vlahovic नहीं है तो Gabriel Jesus आ गया. Top Indian Super League team हो गई. Where do you stay? I stay in Ireland. Valverde, Chouameni, Rodrigo, dream signings for any club at this point. Pedri, greater than everyone. Northeast is finished. Now it's finished. No, I've heard. Now it's finished. But that season was very good. I think 2016 की बात है यार. क्या क्या ही करें. उस सीजन में दिल्ली में मार्सेलिनो खेलता था. मार्सेलिनो एंड के विनीत भी यूज्ड टू बी वेरी गुड. आई डोंट नो अब इन लोगों का क्या सीन है, मैंने नहीं देखा. आर्सेनल फैंस सफर टू मच. अब नहीं तो कब शोर मचाएंगे. एग्जैक्टली. केरला ब्लास्टर्स था मेरा, अब तो नहीं देखता हूँ. केरला आरसीबी चोकर. अब कल तेरी स्ट्रीम पे 100 आईडी लेके आऊंगा. अब तू क्या गया दक्ष, तू और तेरी फैमिली है फॉर क्या हो गया ये. डज ESR फिट इन Arteta बॉल? आई मीन ही विल एक्ट एज बैकअप. इसको ब्लॉक करो पहले तो, ये महेंद्र सचदेव को. I mean, will he act as backup for Odegaard because he's not been not used Arteta? देखते हैं यार. ESR can play left wing, but अब Trossard आ गया है. Maybe he can play right wing. Maybe he can play false nine. Depends on what Arteta will do, man. ISL is FC Goa. Infrastructure of Northeast is very bad. Fair enough. भाई आपको क्या लगता है लिवरपूल किसको ज्यादा मिस करती होगी? जोटा, डियाज, वैन डाइक और फर्मिनो? आई थिंक डियाज. आई थिंक वैन डाइक भी. आई थिंक वैन डाइक एंड डियाज के बीच है. व्हाट डू यू थिंक? वी कैन टेक कुलुसेव्स्की? नहीं 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 नहीं. वेरी डिफिकल्ट. अनलेस लाइक प्लेयर ने अग्रीमेंट तोड़ दी, या फिर वैसे तो नहीं तोड़ सकता. इफ क्लब डिसाइड्स, इफ यूवे डिसाइड्स कि हम नहीं करेंगे, या फिर स्पर्स एक्चुअली जो उसका बाय विद मैंडेटरी ऑप्शन है ना, उससे तो भाई I think it's impossible to get Kulu, unless he flat out refuses to play for Tottenham. Diaz for sure, we miss that spark. Yes, लिवरपूल ज्यादा माने को मिस करती होगी. ओ मार्सिलिनो ने रिटायरमेंट ले लिया. सीके भी नहीं. आई थिंक ही सम आई लीग टीम और इंजर्ड. अच्छा 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 अच्छा. मार्सिलिनो प्लेड रियली वेल. मलूडा भी होता था. मजे आए थे मलूडा को देखने में. Delhi franchise is turned into Odisha FC. They're good. Okay. I miss the team, man. There is some Delhi club, Phoenix club, which is there, but I don't think they're officially in the ISL. What is my current read? My current read is my books, man. पढ़ाई की books हो रही हैं. I haven't picked up a book this week. Maybe this Sunday onwards I'll pick up a book. Let's see. Do you follow women's Arsenal team? Yes. Who is your favorite player? Just saw Iwabuchi went to Spurs. हाँ. Women's football में ये ट्रांसफर्स काफ़ी कॉमन होते हैं. स्पर्स टू आर्सेनल, चेल्सी टू आर्सेनल, आर्सेनल टू समवेयर एल्स, एस्टन विला, ये सब वो सब. माय फेवरेट प्लेयर इज राइट हियर. हर नेम इज लिया विलियमसन. एंड अभी काइसेडो सिचुएशन हटा ही देते हैं. लिया विलियमसन इज माय फेवरेट प्लेयर. शी इज अमेजिंग. शी इज एन आर्सेनल फैन. शी इज बिन विद आर्सेनल सिंस शी वाज अ लिटिल गर्ल. Always nice. And she's a World Cup winner. She's a World Cup winner. लिवरपूल सलाह की फॉर्म को ज़्यादा मिस करती है. Yeah, that is also true. I think even if mods delete the comments in the chat, they still appear on your stream chat. Fair enough. Yeah, StreamYard is like this, I guess. Why don't we go for Fede Chiesa, play on either wing, CM second striker, even as a wing back? Chiesa is a good option. Fede, I think he's ungettable. I don't think Madrid will sell him. Yeah, I would rather focus all our attention on a Kamavinga. Yeah, Odegaard to Barca in the next 3 years? No way, dude. Sandeep, that's very hopeful of you. I think if he can go to another team, it'll be Man City. There's a clause if they don't play Champions League, he can go. I think नहीं यार उनका जो बाइंग वाला क्लॉज था इट वाज दैट ही हैज टू प्ले more than 30 games for more than 45 minutes in the season and I think ये तो होएगा ही अब पता नहीं है वो if he fakes an injury and वो 29 games पे टक गया तो मजे आएंगे withdrawn from Declan Rice takes that Rice wants to join Arsenal this summer मेरे को भी यही लग रहा है and यही सारे रिपोर्टर्स कह रहे हैं कि राइस की चॉइस इज आर्सेनल व्हिच इज वेरी सरप्राइजिंग कंसिडरिंग राइस के इतने सारे कनेक्शंस हैं चेल्सी में as a boyhood Chelsea fan. He has friends at Chelsea. So yeah, sell Nketiah, buy Osimhen. Why do you want to sell Nketiah? He's playing so well. Everyone, please like the stream. Thank you, Shadab. Good mod job. Good mod job. Hassan, but Spurs qualified for Champions League last season. So they have the option to buy him permanently. Okay. Tips to understand football tactically. Listen, I'm not a tactico. There are a lot of sites that have tactical insights. You can start with something very consumable, like Tifo. टीफो ने रेस्ट डिफेंस पे एक बहुत अच्छी वीडियो बनाई है मैं खुद रेस्ट डिफेंस पे वीडियो बनाना चाह रहा था बट मेरे पास टाइम नहीं है प्लस मुझे पता नहीं कि नॉन आर्सेनल कंटेंट एंड नॉन प्रीमियर लीग कंटेंट कैसे करेगा अगर मैं टैक्टिकल इनसाइट्स पे चले जाऊं मुझे आई एम ऑल्सो प्लानिंग समथिंग व्हेन वी स्टार्ट गेटिंग मोनेटाइज्ड दैट डे आई विल उसके एक हफ्ते बाद देयर इज अ स्पेशल वीडियो आई एम प्लानिंग एन इंटरव्यू विद somebody who is connected to the world of football. I will reach out to him soon and see if we can figure out something. And usme you guys will have the opportunity to ask questions. Chiesa will not leave Juve. I think he loves Juve. ओ अच्छा फिर तो और भी नहीं देखना चाहिए भाई रियो ने बोल दिया तो फिर तो बिल्कुल भी नहीं होगा कैसेडो डोंट जॉइन द ट्रेनिंग दैट्स अ वेरी गुड न्यूज इट्स नॉट I think that just shows that Brighton don't want to sell him. Sean Dyche with his manager bounce, arey yaar, worst manager to come up against. Neutral viewers like Arsenal as they do not compete with their favorite team for 10 years, just like I like Arsenal right now, as Real Madrid as Arsenal not happened for a long time. You're right. I think if we win the league, it's going to be a huge achievement because we're the youngest squad in the league, man. Delhi FC Minerva Academy currently not in I League, but will compete as soon as relegation starts. This year, I League winner will get promoted to ISL. Currently, round glass Punjab top. Acha. Okay. Again, I have to get back into Indian football if I want to understand any of this. But honestly, don't have the time. मैं और कोई प्रीमियर लीग के अलावा लीग ही नहीं देख पाता ISL देखना तो बहुत ही अभी दूर की बात है आई डोंट थिंक दीज यंग एंड अपकमिंग स्टार आर्सेनल प्लेयर्स विल लीव वेरी अर्ली कॉन्ट्रैक्ट भी हम अच्छे से हैंडल करेंगे तुम्हें पता है तो नहीं करेंगे होपिंग फॉर अ जेडन सांचो आई रियली होप he's returning and he's in good form. According to Calcio Mercato, Tottenham will be able to bid for Romelu Lukaku if Antonio Conte continues as manager. Chelsea will fleece Tottenham. But you know what? Not really. I don't know. Let's see. Yeah. Okay, guys. 1 hour 48 minutes done. If you haven't liked the stream, please like the stream. यहाँ पे 12 बज गए हैं नून होने वाला है वहाँ पे 5:30 बज गए एंजॉय योर इवनिंग गो आउट फॉर अ नाइस वॉक मे बी गो टू द जिम मे बी चिल ऑन अ नाइस सैटरडे एंजॉय योर डे मैन सॉरी अगर मैंने किसी के कमेंट्स मिस कर दिए हैं but I hope you like the stream. We spoke about yesterday's match, which I felt I'm not too disappointed about losing. Positives, हमें पता है सिटी कैसे खेल रही है. Negatives, some players do not show up yesterday. Caicedo, मेरे को नहीं लगता it'll happen. Brighton are adamant it's not gonna happen. But भाई, this is fucking football, man. Anything can happen. मार्टिनली की डील फाइनलाइज हो गया है नहीं डेविड ऑनस्टीन ने कह दिया 4.5 डील की एक्सटेंशन 4.5 years की एक्सटेंशन है more or less done Patino will be back next season so one same should be sorted. I think Patino will go out for a loan another season but we desperately need a midfielder right now. Onana or Bamba, I think Bamba will happen most likely. If Caicedo doesn't happen, deadline day pe we'll get Bamba. Manu versus Barca, who have a chance to go through? I think difficult to say, right? United are growing. M- It also depends on the kind of Barcelona that shows up. Sometimes you have the Barcelona that beats 3-0 Real Madrid ko. Sometimes you have the Barcelona which draws 1-1 against who? Espanyol? पता नहीं पता नहीं. Recalling Patino from his loan, Arsenal concerned. हाँ यार यही तो है. Mick McCarthy is not a good shout. Not a good shout. Anyways, thank you so much. Have a good evening. Have a good night. I will see you tomorrow for the chill stream. Great to have you here. Kiwis, RSP, Mridul, Renisu, Sandeep, Darshan, Mridul, Ehsan, Danial, Sportsia, Renisu, Shadab, Umesh, Raj, Darshan, Joshua, Vishal, old school purist, everyone. So nice to have you guys. Um, Train at 11 not play versus Liverpool. Told Ecuador to stay away till first. Chalo bhai. See you guys tomorrow. It was nice being with you. Thank you so much for the update, Kiwis. Yeah. Bye bye. Take care. And as always, come on, you gunners. Bye bye.